walk these streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I danced to the left, I danced to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm back with the same old faces and dead end places. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So will you take a little walk on the wild side? Be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
Hey now, what's up everybody? Monday style coming at you, 12:58 p.m. on the dial here. And we made it to another week. Can you believe it? Another week is here. And it is going to be a hype one. We hope. We all hope. Apparently, ALT seems low energy already. Good start from the audience coming up here. I'm junked up, to be honest. That's why I'm sounding low energy. I'm junked up. I can't breathe through my nose right now. We're fighting through it, Mr. Extravagant. But let me tell you something before we get going. Because I got a real bone to pick with a few of you in the audience. On Thursday, February 26th, we were playing a fun game. A game where we predict how many bans are going to happen during a single stream. Then, as a favor, I decided if we do get this, if the person predicts the correct amount, then we'll do Uma Musume. And apparently some people said we did hit the goal. Well, because the correct answer was, let's show it. Let's just show it here. I can show you what the answer was. On February 26th, there was 17 bans. 17 bans. 17. Okay. And look, you can even see in chat, some people were saying, yeah, 17 like Panda. DJ DC. Godfather here says, yes, 17. However, I have reviewed the videotape. And as you can see here, a guy with long hair says 15. I agreed to that and type in chat 15 for Horsey. And then the stream finishes with the 17th ban by Ape Sandwich. I think you know what that means. Aaron Byers here adding more evidence, says he started playing right around the 15th ban. But Aaron Byers, why would that matter if it was 17? Really got me thinking that I think I was scammed all along. But it's fine. You got what you pulled one over on me. I will give the reward. I will give the reward. If you scam me, I will pay my debts. But just so you know, I'm not happy about it. I'm coming for you. Oh, no, you didn't. I'm coming for you. But anyways, we will do it. But just know that I know I was scammed now, okay? Everyone knows it was a scam. All right. Anyways, moving forward positively here. Let's get to the recap here, okay? And by the way, another thing, as you can see from this, I offered the option to do, if 2 days in a row have the same number of bans, we will play the game. And look what happened. It was the same number. The double number fucked me up because I hit the animation. It was like 17. Wasn't that yesterday? Oh, maybe that's what it was. But as you can see, now I have a prediction tracker. So, right now in chat, who wants to predict it? Because now I can lock in someone's predictions, and I'll do it in real time so we can see it. So, who wants to predict the horse game total? I will do it now, and look at this hot new take we have. So, watch this. Horsey guess game. I won't get scammed again. 17 is a funny one, so I'll do it. Terrius Gaming, you get 17. Here it is. Watch it. Come on, please work, because you're on the stage now. There it is. Terrius Gaming, 17 bans on March 2nd. That is the number to see if we hit or not. It's on the top left. There we go. All right, Terrius Gaming, it's on you now. All right. Moving forward positively here. Get out of here. Okay, back to... now no one's scamming me. No one's scamming. It's definitely going to work, too, when I hit it. There's another massive upgrade I'm working on. I want to try out today, but I'm not sure it's going to work. But I will say this. If you don't normally clock out, please clock out if you're a clock out kind of person, okay? So if you're not a clock out kind of person, try to clock out today just for fun, because there could be something hype at some point today with all the clock outs, okay? And I can't test it now to see if it's working because we did have our first clock out. I just want to see if it works. And I'm talking about clock out, not clock in, but of course you do have to clock out. Let me see if it is working now. Let's see. We'll see. We'll let it build up. We'll let the momentum build up before we get to it. Okay, get out of here. I don't know if you can even see that. Anyways, let's get to the recap. Enough bullshitting, okay? Tired of it. Okay, so we do have a recap to get to. It was a Resident Evil only day, and apparently Resident Evil is going to save the business, okay? And we're going to squeeze every bit of juice we can out of that forbidden fruit of Resident Evil, apparently. But let's see the full story ourselves, because, you know, I'm catching up here for me. Here we go. This is from the day stream of yesterday. Let's go.
Well,
it works for clock out or clock out. There's no difference in terms of this, Judon.
Playing Resident Evil, and everyone says that the game is around, 8 to 15 hours long, depending on how long you take. I played for 5 hours, which means we have at least 10 hours left. Oh, we're kind of in a little bit of a conundrum here, aren't we? Where if we want to do well, we want to play it a lot this week, we're going to have to play a lot, right? So that's what I think we're going to do.
What?
I think as long as people continue to show up, engage, and support Resident Evil Requiem, I think I'm going to play it as the daytime stream every day this week. And we're going to see if by Wednesday we can beat it. Now, maybe we won't, but I'm thinking...
That's what he's hoping for, I bet.
Thinking if we make it the daytime stream for 4 straight days, right? Arguably, today's going to be about probably 2 to 2.5 hours. Tomorrow will be 3. Another 3 coming on Tuesday, and then maybe another 2.5 on Wednesday. Right?
Yeah.
That's going to be like another 11 to 12 hours, hopefully, of gameplay. Maybe we can beat the game. All right? If not, I'll have gotten such a big tear into it that it probably will be fine. Now, here's the thing.
Please.
If we decide to do that, right? If we say, yes, that's what we're going to do this week. Okay? Then that means that there have to be some backseated games for now. For example, Hollow Knight. We got to make a tough decision. Does Hollow Knight not get played at all? Or do we make Hollow Knight nighttime streams? Okay? I'm okay with either. Like, I like...
Whoa. What's this hand holder?
Like Hollow Knight, and I want to keep...
Whoa. What's this? I didn't see that. What's the hand holding the controller? What's that? What is that? I didn't see that. Hand holder for controller. Let's see that. That's got to be on Amazon. I didn't see that.
Going, and we're a good chunk into the game, and we're at great parts right now. I'm just nervous that if I move Hollow Knight from the day stream to a night stream, which we haven't done yet, that it might not do well. And Hollow Knight has been a great stream of bringing in engagement and support. And I'm nervous that if we make it a night stream, it might be dead because the audience that's usually there in the daytime for it can't make it. So I really
then what
need
are you
to
gonna
ask
do?
that of those of you who watch
Hollow Knight,
okay?
Will you give me money?
Would you be willing to come by and watch it at night? Okay? If not, let's say if people say, nah, don't do it, then it's going to have to wait till, like, next week. We're going to have a whole week away from...
So, of course, everyone's going to say yes to that because they want you to play it, even if they aren't going to give money. It's so dented.
Hollow Knight.
But all right, cool.
The other game that also is going to be bumped is going to be Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. The thing is, I don't think that's that big of a deal. That's a slow burn RPG.
That no one's giving money for?
Enough, it's actually done well its last 2 streams, which I'm shocked. I mean, I'm delighted, but I'm also shocked that it did as well as it did those last 2 streams. I didn't think that it would actually be, getting great support, and it has. So the question is that okay? And I think the answer to that is yes with Dragon Quest. We can come back to that maybe next week. I don't think that's a huge deal.
Yeah, that's the one that's not giving any money, so of course we're going to push that back.
I think that putting Dragon Quest as a night stream will work, being honest with you. Okay?
Yeah, because it'll get the same amount of money. Okay, there you go. That's the schedule breakdown. Needed to have that.
Okay.
Big ups to Toxic Cherry Juice. 30 months. I think that's the maximum. As the key to the studio, are there rewards for resubs or only gifted? There's rewards for everything, sir. This is for you. Here we go. Ready? Go!
Hey! If you're gonna fuck me in front of everyone, at least buy me dinner first!
God.
I work my ass off. All right. Thank you so much, John, for the super chat.
Jesus, that was a spicy one.
You guys, for anyone who's here, if you are here, because we had great attendance already today.
Yeah.
If you could like the stream for engagement and help the channel, that would be great.
Great.
The channel has gotten a lot of likes and engagement since I played Resident Evil Friday.
Ah.
I would love to keep that going. That would help a ton. If you guys could give engagement to the channel right now, continue to like the streams, like the videos you're watching, and leave comments. That will help a lot and bring people to the channel. Now, if you're here live on the stream today, please support the stream. We had 2 well-supported streams on Friday. That's why I've decided to change the schedule for this week so we can keep going with the game you want. Please support today's stream.
Okay.
Super chats.
Interesting. So I'm doing this because you gave money, so continue to do so. Thank you.
Memberships and gifted memberships on YouTube. Kicks and subs and gifted subs on Kick. And, of course, tips via PayPal. All very much appreciated. Let's go. There is an animation for a $100 contribution we haven't seen yet.
Whoa! I can't wait to see that.
It is 100% tied to Resident Evil Requiem, but I don't know if we're going to see it or not. It's rare that I get a big contribution like that. I guess
I can't wait to see that one. The other one was definitely worth it, so this one definitely will be as well, right?
$2. This person says, we had the big arch here in the UK for a while. It's McDonald's best burger by far. Actual thick patty smothered in cheese. The question is, since it's never in America, will they be able to pull it off? Sometimes the same items feel different internationally. You're right.
Right. Okay.
It's wild how sometimes you'll watch videos of people who are like world travelers, and they'll be like, all right, so here I am in Tokyo, and I'm going to try McDonald's, and they go and they order food, and they eat it. Like, what the hell is that? Like, literally nothing on the plate looks like anything that you would get from American McDonald's. It's just...
that is not true at all. It looks the same. Sometimes they'll have different kinds of burgers, but I can promise you the plate will look the exact same. Okay? Go ahead.
It's a completely different menu, different level of quality, right?
Different level of quality is true.
In a lot of stuff in Japan, fast food is considered gourmet.
It's not considered gourmet. Not considered gourmet. It's considered gourmet. It's considered gourmet. Hey, Chew. At this McDonald's, after you finish your shrimp burger, I'd like to ask you to marry me for your hand in marriage at this gourmet restaurant known as McDonald's. That's what I did, actually. It was so gourmet that I said, why not? This is the best place for it. But the fact of the matter is, and I can tell you this with 100% certainty, they do have some different items. Like there is a shrimp burger in Japan. That's a real thing. But 90% of the menu is the exact fucking same. The quality is a little bit different, that's for sure as well. Different supply chains, very local. But yeah, it definitely is the exact same thing. And you not like you don't know where you are. But anyways, pretty funny. Big ups, Casey. Thank you, Casey. This was for Casey. Coming at you. Can we get a spicy Mew for this one? Come on, give it the same spice level for Casey here. I really do appreciate this, Casey.
Who fucking cares?
No, Casey. No, Mew, that's not good. Here, another one. What? You have to say something positive here, Mew. Come on.
You fucking slug.
Why are you talking to me that way?
You and your fucking lies.
I'm not lying right now.
Sneaky little fucker.
Jesus, I can't win this one. Sorry, Casey. I'll give you this one.
That guy that I'm living with is gonna yell at me.
There we go. Flowchart can't be the houses. He uses that hand for something else. Oh, it could be used for something else in the right positions, I guess. It does look 3D printed too, doesn't it? I couldn't find it on Amazon, to be fair, but I'm sure we'll get to that. Mew never lets me win arguments. No, she doesn't. As far as says, really hope someone does a video about all of DSP's malapropisms. I nailed it, I think. Malapropism. He's literally butchering every single saying. He really tries to say a lot of different sayings, but yet there's many he doesn't quite know, but he still tries to finish them anyway. It would be a good video, but he's hard to look at, because I can tell you right now, I have tried to look for cases of DSP fucking up sayings, and it's really hard to search for in PicPig-Go, right? Because you don't know what to even search for. I've tried different sayings, like, you know, pot calling the kettle or stuff, but like there's too much shit to go through. But it would be a very high video, I do agree.
Different level of quality, right? And a lot of
there was a PWAP used to do it, yeah. But PWAP was doing it live, right? He was doing it on the fly, which is how you have to do this. You have to make a note of them when they happen, you know.
McDonald's, it's just a completely different menu, different level of quality, right? And a lot of stuff in Japan, fast food is considered gourmet. Like, they love Kentucky Fried Chicken out there. It's like, are you kidding me? That's like slop here. But out there, it's like, oh my God, it's like a day out. We go to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That is not true. It's not true. It's a fast food place. Everyone knows it's a fast food place. They do like it. But I'm pretty sure Americans like Kentucky Fried Chicken too. But anyways, go ahead.
So, yeah, I'm curious how it's going to go. I'm going to try it tomorrow. Big Arch tomorrow on DSP tries it. Okay.
All right, big ups to everyone that shared it. Here it is. It is not 3D printed. It is a wooden Lane plus. Okay, no, people from Sweden aren't going to like my pronunciation, so I won't try. But it's $35 piece of wood. All right, crafted by the finest Swedish craftsman. Right there, you know it. Definitely not mass produced.
All righty.
Oh my God, I wasn't there. Sorry, guys. My hand was not in the right spot. God damn it, I was out of position. First day of the week.
All right, here we go.
Need to get back on my grind.
Things that they announced and showed us. So let's see what it is. Pokemon Champions. Here we go. Look out, the race coming straight forward. What the hell?
Oh, I haven't seen this. Let me see.
So this is like if Pokemon was real life. Wouldn't that be wild if they made a real live action Pokemon movie? I didn't even think about that. Like, obviously the Detective Pikachu, but
is that a joke?
Imagine if the world of Pokemon was real live action.
Is this a joke, really? And then he said it. They already did that, sir.
And they cast someone to be Ash and shit. I never even thought about that. They could probably make a fortune.
Oh, so not DSP Pikachu, not Detective Pikachu. Okay.
And they cast someone to be Ash and shit. I never.
They
even
cast someone to be Ash. Yeah.
About that. They could probably make a fortune.
You wanna be the best, it's a champ, with chest, beat the rest. Oh yes, he a champ, she a champ, they a champ, we champ. Stay shine, right with the Go. For the winner and run.
Should I mute it? What do you think?
Why?
Should I just mute the music?
Why?
It's not music. This is not music.
Oh, it's the urban? Yeah. Some people are like this in America. I apologize, guys. When it's like an urban style music, they say that's not music, you know? It's turn that stuff down. It's like that. I apologize. There's some people like that in America. It's an urban style. It's not really, you know.
Playing here, this is slop garbage to destroy your brain. It's actually bothering me. I'm getting a headache already. I've only listened to about 20 seconds of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm serious. Fuck
It's
them.
a thing. It's a thing.
All right,
people
we'll just
do.
watch it silently.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm assuming is that this is actually a tournament-based game.
No. How did you learn that?
Unlike narrative-based regular Pokemon games, they're actually going to have a tournament-based Pokemon game where you play against people maybe online. Is
Okay,
that
maybe
what this is gonna be?
we could figure that out if we watch it, but maybe not.
They're all playing it. Of course they are.
It's a video game?
So if you're all noticing, they're playing this on a phone. So this is not a Switch game. This is going to be a mobile game, Pokemon Champions, apparently. Okay.
He's playing on Switch too.
I need to start putting on...
Okay, the whole point of this is to show that you could be on your Switch too. You could also be on the phone, very clearly showing that they're different platforms. There's him playing on the Switch. She's playing on her phone. It's supposed to be very obvious here. But it's really fun without the music.
Mega Evolved and hit Halucha.
No.
Hold on. How do you go back a few seconds on YouTube? Look at that. It looks like you hit him in the balls. Like, oh.
Does it? Is that what it looks like?
Oh. Like, all of a sudden, he had testicular torsion. Like, oh, fuck. What'd she do to me?
Testicular torsion?
Oh.
Very specific. Very specific.
All the kids
there.
jumping. Yeah,
Very
celebrate that the girl won.
Extremely
so
specific.
Pokemon Champions, it's a new mobile game. Wait, Nintendo. Wait.
He rewinded for that joke. You're right. He rewinded for that joke. What the fuck?
What did that say?
Why?
Is it Switch version? So there is a Switch version.
Yeah, that's what he was playing.
And then, yeah, wait a minute. So I'm really confused.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Better rewind it. Start it again. Turn the music on.
So April. Pokemon Champions is hitting the Switch in April. Okay. You think it's safe to unmute? Hold on. And the mobile version is scheduled for later this year. So I wonder if there's crossplay.
Well, hold on a minute. Whoa, let's not jump to conclusions here.
I wonder if there's going to be crossplay.
Let's not jump to any conclusions, okay? Come on.
We the two.
Oh, family having fun.
Wow.
Choco Smoked 0208 ALT. Can we get rewind back on WPIG 24/7? Choco Smoke, already done, my friend. I saw your comment earlier and did it then. I even sent you back a message, sir, saying I did it. Sometimes when the stream goes long, it turns that ability off, and I got to manually turn it back on. So let me know anytime it happens. But I did already turn it back on, Choco Smoke. You're a legend, sir.
So, interesting. So it's going to be a competitive game? Like actual competitive online Pokemon?
Yep.
If that's the case, how do you get your Pokemon? If there's no narrative world, how do you get Pokemon? And the thing is, I would say if it was mobile only, it would be a gacha game where it's like, oh, when you play, you earn Pokemon for free, but they're all shitty. But then if you spend money, you could do the premium pulls and you could get the better Pokemon.
Whoa, hold on. You seem to know a lot about this. How do you know so much?
And you know what I'm saying?
That seems like a good idea.
But it's not. It's on Switch. If it's on Switch, that means there aren't going to be microtransactions. So how the hell is this going to work?
Look at him thinking about it. How could they do this? They could do a mobile game without pulls? That doesn't make any sense. How do I give them hundreds of dollars a day? I don't even know. How would you do that? I don't know how they can figure this out.
I have no idea.
Look, he's really serious.
We don't know yet, right? They haven't said anything else about it. So we won't know. They're saying April this comes out. So we'll have to pay attention. Maybe there'll be more information about it. It's actually intriguing. An actual online competitive Pokemon game. Like, I might play it. Right?
Oh, please do.
Online competitive battles.
Please
I
do.
know I'll suck at it.
Yes.
Because I don't usually do duels or anything. I just play the narrative story ones, right?
Please do. That would be great for all of us if you do. I really hope you do play that one. Purple Thigh says, why does he just say shit knowing nothing? I think it comes from a place of trying to be an authority figure on things, you know. Trying to be this dude that everyone can look up to for takes. He thinks that's part of being one of these guys that people look up to for takes, is like knowing about everything, this wise man, even though it's not the case. People just talk about things they do know about, not just everything. But he, in many ways, he just tries to be the old village elder or something of the internet, and everyone should pay attention. Big ups, Lightcoon. This for you.
I was trained as a achieving competitive excellence, or ACE, continuous improvement person.
The fuck's going on?
That one works. Some of those are so good, man. That guy that put those together. I've never got a repeat. I have it set up, by the way, to never repeat any quotes, and there's 5,000 that person put together. It's incredible. I don't know how he did that. I'm assuming AI was involved. There had to be. But they are like relevant clips. It doesn't seem like AI just picked random shit either. Like, they are notable clips. I don't understand how that happened. The Pasta Maker says, DSP the Scatman has specific use for that fist. Oh, that's okay. I guess it could work, and then you could have the finisher of the Fire Flower plant, Start with the fist. No, I think the Fire Flower might be smaller. I guess you start with the Yoshi cup. Now I'm getting my own fan fiction here. Pat Noticer says, DSP prefers dark-themed music to urban style. He prefers music with you can describe it in adjectives. For example, high-energy club beat, that kind of thing. Uplifting. Those are keywords for his song. That's his favorite song, by the way, I just described.
Like Battle Duck, how would that work? He says, on mobile, it's microtransactions, on console, DLC. But that doesn't make sense.
Oh.
Right? Like,
what?
Again, when you're playing on a mobile game, the idea is it's free.
Yeah.
You download it for free, okay? You play it for free, but you're going to hit a wall somewhere where you can't make progress unless you spend to accelerate the rate of progress, right? So to make the game stay fun, you spend money.
Is that what you do?
That makes sense if this is a mobile game where you're earning free pulls, free Pokemon as you play, but then you just hit a wall and you have to spend to get the better Pokemon or get them more quickly, right?
Oh.
But that will never work.
Because why? What? You got stun cocked.
Really?
Oh, someone said experience kicking in.
Adidas guy says it features direct Pokemon transfers from home. It includes in-app purchases, a battle pass, and potential gacha-like mechanics for acquiring items, team slots, and specific Pokemon.
Yeah.
But you have to buy it.
You have to buy the game, yeah.
Maybe you don't. Is it free? Okay.
I bet Pokemon gets you coming and going, to be honest. I'm guessing that, Nintendo has their talons in this one. I bet they're going to get you coming and going, if you know what I'm saying. You pay for the game, and then if you want to really play the game, you got to pay again. I think that's what they're going to do.
If
but
it's
I don't know.
a free download, all right? If it's a free download on Switch, then that makes sense. So if they make...
I doubt that's the case, is my guess.
The free... Yeah, that's probably what it is then. It's probably going to be a free download on Switch and a free download on mobile, and then it's microtransactions. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo didn't make the last fucking How to Use the Switch 2 free. I mean, that's kind of fucked up, man. That's insane. And that's so wild that Reggie was the one that pushed for the Wii Sports to come with Wii. Like, the smartest move in the universe, like in the history of the universe, that was the smartest decision of any company, is to have Wii Sports be with Wii. And then they're not going to do the How to Use Switch 2 shit for free? Come on.
Well, it's up to you guys, and the thing is,
come on, Miyamoto.
This could be a prime example of me showing you a game like this from launch and from the ground up, and how expensive it is to actually do well in it.
Oh,
right?
please. Yeah, that's what we want to see, actually. That's the kind of content I'm looking for. I really think that. I want DSP to show us how much money it takes to be good at the game. That sounds really hype. Oh, my God.
From launch and from the ground up.
Yeah.
And how expensive it is to actually do well in it.
That's what I want to see.
Like, we could do polls together and see, hey, did you get anything good?
Yeah.
And if not, like, wow, what a crappy game, we can actually see the investment and the reward you get out of it. I'm not saying...
We're in complete agreement. I'm in a complete agreement with Philip on this one. This is a good idea.
We're spending thousands of dollars on this game. But I'm saying we could actually start the game and see how it is, and if it's feasible or normal to play.
I agree.
Or if it's actually just a money sink, right?
This looks pretty fun. I think you should do that.
So that's coming out in April on Switch and later for mobile, but we'll probably start it on Switch.
Sweet.
Okay.
Can't wait, dude.
Interesting.
It's going to be hype.
That's what it was. That's an interesting premise. I don't know how that's going to work. Seriously. Someone just tipped $5 and says, please keep me anonymous. I will. It has a battle pass, so I'm extra confused. I guarantee you the battle pass will be much like the subscription-based passes for mobile games.
Yeah.
So let's say you'll pay $10 a month, and that will guarantee you a certain amount of free pulls or a certain amount of in-game currency or extra slots. Like, I'll give you an example.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Maybe when you start playing,
please, I'm learning a lot here. I think we all are. Yeah, go ahead. What happens
in the game? You can only have 5 Pokemon.
Okay.
But as you play, you earn more slots.
Okay.
Over time. But if you buy the battle pass, you could have 10 Pokemon right from the start.
Oh. Okay.
Does that make sense?
It'll be a
subscription-based service, probably like $10 to $20 a month is what I would guess. Because typically for mobile games, they're not that expensive because they want to hook you on a thing that you subscribe to and you never unsubscribe. Just keep it as part of the game forever.
No, you don't have to do that, but that's what you do.
I almost guarantee you that's what it's going to be. I guess we'll have to see.
You know, buddy, how many times I've set up Alexa alert? Cancel this. And I'll be like, what is that? Cancel this? And I have to search it. Like, oh, yeah, it was this program to do this one specific thing that I signed up for a month and had to cancel before you have to pay the first month. It happens not often, but every once in a while. I'm like, whoa, what's that? Cancel what? Oh, that thing.
We'll find out. If it comes out, we'll try it out.
It was not Brazzers. It was not Brazzers. No.
On April, why not?
It was not Brazzers.
Okay. Well, folks.
Okay, that was the Pokemon segment. I hope we get back to that. It was Brazzers, by the way. No, it was not Brazzers. Casey says, big ups Casey again. Does he listen to his crappy music? The Pokemon on music is better than his? Well, his music is not urban. It does include some urban beats, but that was too urban for his liking. Too much in his face. He likes it nice and calm. That's what he's looking for. Svar says, urban style music rots the brain, but AI slop doesn't. Exactly. He likes the more chill. He needs something that's relaxing. And Velvet says he has no idea how hardcore the competitive Pokemon world truly is. His standard brute force and bitch combo will not get him very far at all. That's why we really do want him to play it and spend money on this, because he will only do well based on his Pokemon being overpowered. And I know that can happen, obviously, when you're playing a game that you can spend money on. That's the only way he will do well, okay? So it has to be that. Nibity says, did you see my DSP in the Wild suggestion? Where did you send it, sir? But I definitely will play it if I see it. But at the next that being said, usually, it's where I drop them all off, if you know what I'm saying, Nibity. Did I play it this weekend, though? I did play a lot this weekend. 6 or 7, I think. 6, 7. Okay, sorry about that. Moving on.
Not representative of the actual gameplay experience.
Huh?
A lot of people like that.
What the?
That silhouette.
Oh, no! Greedent.
Yeah. This game, by the way, is getting insane reviews. And it's kind of weird now we're in this world where, you know, review bombs are such a thing. So now if, like, anyone likes the game at all, they do the opposite, which is review happy bomb. So they say everything's 100 out of 100 to kind of push it up. Like, reviews have never been more believable. I've never been less believable, I think. You know, it's like... I don't know if it's true in this case, of course. I have no idea. I've never played the game. But it seems that way, right? Okay, there's a little bit of a positivity for a game. All right, that's 100 out of 100. Go, 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 go. You know, just make sure, you know, make it be the best.
Greedent appeared. It sounds like...
What is with this narrator? A Greedent appeared. You can have a normal narration.
It's Philip. What's the? I wonder what's the target audience for this, brother.
If they just did it normally, it would be fine. But like the way they're doing it is like a mother talking to like an infant. Like you realize that Pokemon is over 30 years old.
Does that mean all the players are?
And we've all been playing these games forever. And we don't need to be talked down to like we're a small baby.
I think this game is especially targeted for younger people, but I don't know.
Because we like Pokemon.
Okay.
You know. I think they missed the mark on this one.
Did they?
Everyone calls it Chef Dente.
Chef what?
I think they missed the mark on this one.
What?
Everyone.
What would be the chef's name at DSP's Snortfort if he could afford a chef? What would you call him?
Everyone calls it Chef Dente.
Chef Dente. That's... Oh, hello, it's a Chef Dente. Oh... We only serve the pasta one way, and that's al dente.
I missed the mark on this.
Iron Chef Dente. Iron Chef Dente.
One.
Everyone calls it Chef Dente.
Chef Dente. All right, I gotta get that soundbite. Every time he starts talking about cooking, we can hit the Chef Dente.
Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes.
Chef Dente.
Like al dente, get it?
No, I don't. I think it's more dented.
Har, har,
Each
har.
Pokemon has different foods they prefer.
Chef Dente.
Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them.
Oh.
This will make it even easier to develop the town.
Ew, it looks disgusting. You vomited it up water?
Oh
Did
my
you
god,
see
dude.
that?
It's Pokemon.
Oh.
Pokemon shoot
I know
water
you're
at their
supposed to
fucking
be a
mouth.
Ditto, but you look like a human. It looks like you threw up all over the plant.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing.
Oh.
In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns.
No, we don't need that. No friends. Get out of here with this.
You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek.
So in that
I
way, it's
wonder
like
where
Animal
everyone's
Crossing.
hiding. Ah, there you are. There's someone here too.
I guarantee he plays this and guarantee his audience loves this. That's just a fact.
But where's the last one?
This is like the same level as Disney's Dreamway.
Whoa! You can transform into objects too.
Oh my god.
That was a fun game of hide and seek.
Who's gonna do that? Who cares?
That's pretty hype, though. I'm gonna say that's pretty hype. I love games that let you do that. That is hype.
Why would you ever do that?
I'm doing that. I'm
Just
doing
play
that.
The game, the real game.
It's a difference. What kind of real game you fucking thinking?
By working together, you could even build something this big. Together, you can develop a town. Or go on far.
All right, I'm just getting caught into the trailer because I didn't see the trailer of that.
It feels like a complete hybrid, right? Like, it feels like it's trying to be Minecraft, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, and Pokemon all at the same time. Like, it's,
get out of here! What?
It's got all these elements all taped and slammed together.
Get out of here!
Stand out. You know, it's also reminded me of Dragon Quest Builders. Remember that?
No.
I played Dragon Quest Builders too. It reminds me of that too. So, oh man.
Oh man.
About this now, honestly.
What?
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger.
I don't know how I feel about this now, honestly.
You feel less positive about it?
Developing a town, one step at a time.
I'm gonna be honest. After watching this, which this is supposed to be the trailer they're putting out to sell it, I'm actually not feeling too good about it now.
It's funny. I feel the exact opposite. I thought it would seem like less interesting before. I'm not going to play it anyway, but it looked less interesting. Now this makes me, they have a lot of different stuff in here. I feel like it's more to do now.
I don't actually know if I want to play it.
Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I get it. It's rare when a trailer... Wait, it is? I'm being told it's the same developers as Dragon Quest Builders.
Yeah.
Seriously? So that's what it is then. Oh. So it's Dragon Quest Builders with Pokemon in it. So, yeah, I am strongly turned off by that trailer. No lie, I was interested in the game until I actually saw it, and now I'm like, the trailer might have talked me out of buying it. So maybe we won't get this on Thursday then. Yeah, seriously. Maybe not. How about this? Here's what we're going to do. All right.
If someone gives me $5 saying they want to play the game, I'll do it.
Let's let this week, play itself out. The goal is to try to get through Resident Evil this week.
While hitting as many goals as possible.
If we get to Thursday and we haven't beaten Resident Evil, let's just keep going as long as people still want it. This doesn't have to be played on release day. You know what I'm saying? Do you really think that this is going to be a game that is so important that we play it on Thursday? Because originally I was hyped, and now that I've seen this, I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
There were parts that let me put it this way. I liked it, but absolutely there were parts that dragged on and were way too dragged out and weren't very entertaining. But then it would get to a part where it introduced a new location with new elements.
There were parts that were dragged on. And
new, you know what I mean? New crafting and stuff. And then I would like it again.
I don't know why he would not jump on a Pokemon game, honestly. Like, really, dude. Why? Why would you not do that?
So it was kind of a balance for me.
Let's be real. There's been a history of, his fans loving Pokemon.
Sometimes I loved it, and sometimes it was kind of boring. So, I agree. The voiceover was atrocious. Basically, you made a voiceover that makes this feel like it's a child's game. When originally I feel like more people might have bought it, but now they've literally pushed it forward as a child's game, and that was a very poor choice.
No, you'd rather them lie and say it's for adults?
Would have gotten way more sales if you made it like it's for everyone.
So you'd rather them bait and switch it? Oh,
right, but
okay.
instead,
you want to bait and switch.
You think it's a toddler's game. So now even I'm kind of deterred from getting it. Maybe I won't get it either.
He's too mature for it. He wants the bait and switch marketing. This is the Dark Souls of Pokemon. Pokopia.
How about this? Let's see what happens over the week, because there'll be reviews and stuff coming out for it.
Yeah, there will.
Let's focus on Resident Evil for us and the marathon on Friday. And then when Thursday comes, we'll see how far we've gotten into it, and we'll go from there. Okay? But honestly, after seeing that now, that might have actually talked me out of it. That's bad. How do you release a trailer that gets people unexcited for your game? Yikes.
Well, it got me more excited for the game, so double yikes. Okay, there we go.
Loved it, and sometimes it was...
Next up.
By the way, my trolls are very sad. They're saying that I have very low support today, just for the record. They're all saying that in the Kick Chat, so I've already banned like 2 or 3 of them. Keep in mind that we're just in the podcast. But, that's what they like to say. That's their new narrative already, is that it's a slow beginning of the week. Really. How about this? How about we test that and we see how I do this week? All right? How about that?
Wow.
How about, since these morons always want to say the negative, how about we actually see how stuff goes? Rather than you sit here and be stupid as fuck, talking out of your asses, how about we see how this week goes?
All right. So it seems like that leads me to believe that maybe he knew he was going to get a lot of money for this. I don't know. It seems like that because he would never make that confident of a thing, right? He knew he was going to get some money this day. You just know it. Big up, Choco Smoke. Let's go. Come on.
This is my statement, and I'm sticking to it. If you make a personal insult about me, shit that you do not know the truth about in real life, I will make you pay for it in real life.
Don't be an asshole!
That was from fucking Alphaism Radio, dude. That's a damn near 18-year-old clip right there. Damn, Jesus Christ. That dude's an animal, man. The guy with these clips. Silent Sama says, DSP calls it plant type. Why would I want his opinion on a tournament Pokemon? Oh, don't you love the plant type? Big ups. Here we go. Big ups, Choco Smoke. Let's go. Next.
Morning After Kill says, does it bother you that Mario Luigi is Wings mod spending $1,000 a week there instead of here?
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no.
Huh? First of all, why on earth do you think that anything that happens to Wings has something to do with me? It doesn't. It doesn't affect me. I don't care. Okay. You know, if he does a great stream, if he does a poor stream, if he does great, if he does horrible, I don't care. Doesn't affect me in the least.
Right.
I hope the guy does good streams and he makes money and he takes care of himself, but what does it have to do with me? I don't know anything about what you're even talking about. What the fuck is Mario Luigi? Huh? Mario Luigi. Of all the things I thought I was going to get asked this morning, I didn't think you were going to ask me about Wings mods, Mario Luigi giving him money. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway.
Okay. Morning After Kill is a Wings troll. It was actually sending text messages to Wings' wife, Kelly. There you go.
Let's see here. Yes, I played Resident Evil 6 when it was new. And okay, so Morning After Kill is saying, Mario Luigi used to be a large supporter of mine. Who? Who was he here? Because I never had a supporter whose name was Mario Luigi. Never heard of this before. So I think this is a fallacy. Now he's on WingStream LARPing as Redface 101. Does that bother you? No. Like, it doesn't affect me. I'm good.
I don't think Redface 101 is a DSP fan, is he? I just guessing off, I mean, he could be a LARPer, but guessing off their interactions in that chat that DSP was joining, it didn't seem like Redface was ever a DSP fan. I think he was favorable towards lolcows as he is towards Wings, but I don't think it's the same thing.
I'm doing well. My streams are doing well. My on-demand video now is doing well. Everything's going good. I don't care about Wings. I don't care about his supporters. I don't care. What are we getting at here?
But clearly, he's worried about it,
I have no idea what you're talking. Like, what does this have to do with me at all?
Yes, that is true. They call me only They call me only Iced Bleach. Both Iron Chef Sakai and OIC have been seen donating large amounts to other lolcows. Yes, this is a hobby for them. I think their favorite is probably DSP. Well, Iron Chef Sakai, who knows now? But donating to people online is not their hobby. It's their passion.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know. You guys tell me what this nonsense is. I don't understand it. Never heard of anyone called Mario Luigi before. Don't know how you would even know that they used to be my supporter. Listen, when you've been around as long as I have.
Okay, here we go.
18 years now I've been a creator. All right? Today, someone will be your biggest fan. Tomorrow, they hate your guts. Right? For no reason. You didn't change. They did.
Yeah.
Today, someone will say, man, I just don't like you. And then next week, they'll come back and be like, oh, I hung out with you for a week, and actually I realized I like your content. It goes both ways.
You know how often that happens.
There's some people who, they'll watch all your stuff religiously, and then they get busy with life. Their life changes. They move on. They get married. They get an important job. They have a kid. Now they can't watch your stuff anymore. And then all of a sudden, they'll come back 10 years later and be like, hey, I'm back to watch. It happens. It's like I've said, it's like a revolving door. You ever seen one of those glass revolving doors in front of like a big skyscraper in New York City?
What else did you mean by revolving door?
Where it's just constantly moving and people are just walking right through and they're walking in and they're walking out. That's what it's like.
Oh.
And sometimes it's sad, especially if you have a regular who's someone that you recognize and you interact with all the time, and then you realize they're not there anymore. They've gone away, and then they come back every once in a while, then they go away again. It happens. I can tell you right now distinctly, at the end of the year, there's a couple people who usually come by for the holidays, and I didn't see them this year, and that actually made me a little sad.
Yeah, it did. I was sad. You know? Yeah, and I was kind of, sad. I was kind of looking forward to their presence. It's like when your aunt moves away. When you're a kid and she moves away, so they can't really give their Christmas present anymore. Like, yeah, it's good. To be honest, I was kind of sad. I was enjoying that $20 they used to give. It was kind of sad. I was kind of sad about that, huh?
But at the same time, that's life, man. So you're going to always have that, especially when you're a public face. You're going to have people who like you today, hate you tomorrow, or maybe you're just too busy to be around and then they come back, or they don't, and that's fine. People have different tastes. They change, right? People change over time. Today I like this kind of content. Tomorrow I like that kind of content. It's fine. If someone used to like me and now has gone on to Wings and is supporting him, good for them. That's their prerogative, and they have the right to choose what they like and what they support. Okay? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, let's certainly you're showing you don't care. That's for sure. You're doing a good job of that. Jericho says Chef Dente, a.k.a. Poorly Cooking with the King. Chef Dente. I'm going to make this have legs, Chef Dente. That's why I want him to play the game. I know he's going to play the game, by the way. And people will like it. Someone's going to wail out for that, and he'll keep playing it. And we get more Chef Dente. Scrappy CC says he can play Pokemon with his boy Jordy and Zakak. Well, oh no, who is it? Jesus Christ. How? He could, honestly. Play with his boys. But Jordy doesn't like him anymore. I mean, let's get real. Jordy now is, every time Jordy brings up Philip, it's never positive anymore. But he still has a positive feeling towards him in general. I think it's because of the Dark Souls shit, right? Twerk to Spec says, he's starting to sound like Cobes when he really started losing it. My trolls, they're sad. Ha, look at them. And remember that one, I think it was Rebsy put it up, where it's like, my trolls are down here. I'm up here. And then there's a video of Cyrax. That's not Cobra, but it's Cyrax, who did the same thing, exact same thing. He said, my trolls are down here. I'm up here. It's the exact same phrase. It was very funny. Similar, though. I think a lot of cows have similar traits, as it were.
So where'd this guy go? Where did this streamer go?
Why are you still on it?
Oh, who's asking me this question? This verified streamer, Morning After Kill. So why don't you actually...
What?
Why don't you clarify yourself? Why would I give a shit about what you're
talking about? Oh, my God! What?
About?
Who cares? Oh, my God.
Who are you?
What?
Why would I care?
What are you worried about?
Why are you bringing this up on my chat?
Who cares? Right? Relax. Relax.
It's got to be some meme or some dumb shit. I don't know what it is. What this guy brought this up for.
Relax, man. Oh, maybe someone sent him a message about that. So apparently,
you're wondering if it bothers me that someone that used to support you now supports Wings. No.
So then why are you keep harping on this shit? Move on then.
Not in any way whatsoever. Why would I care about that? Then, it used to go the other way too. Because I remember there used to be that guy 672 who doesn't come around anymore. But I think he used to be a Wings mod. And then he used to come by my streams and drop contributions. And I think people would go to Wings and bother him and be like, did you know 672 is on Phil's stream and he's dropping them? Who gives a shit?
Okay,
people are free to do whatever they want with their time and money.
Okay.
And that's fine. Let them go where they want and do what they want. Who are we as streamers to try to yell at people or dictate what they do with their time? What?
So you're going to move on now, right?
Shit.
So you're moving on now, right?
I would think the only people who would be like that level of controlling, are people who are desperate and rely on it. Like, for example, if you were living stream to stream and someone came by and was a regular supporter and all of a sudden they stopped coming by and now all of a sudden things are tighter for you, you might be like, oh, what happened?
That's what you did, yes, and still do. People when people don't show up for the holidays.
Right? But I'm not like that. I'm good. I've been good for a while now. I'm, 5-6 years ago when I was going through a bankruptcy, maybe it was like that. Now, not anymore. People can do whatever they want. People come by and say, Phil, how should I contribute? whatever you want.
Uh-huh.
I have a million ways to contribute or don't contribute, whatever.
He's trying to say that's like the biggest W of, guys, can you believe it? I've changed so much. I don't tell people the preferred way they can give me money anymore. Praise me.
You know, do what you want to do. It's all good.
Praise me. I don't do that anymore.
Can we talk more about Wings mods? Sure, let's talk about Wings mods.
That's what you were doing.
Like, what are you talking about? Again, like what? Weird stuff.
You're going back into it? Are you going to get back into it? He's waiting for it. Someone must have said something behind the scenes because he's really worried about this dude. Someone said he was interviewed by Duty before. Maybe that was it. Maybe he's just, I don't know, but he's on edge about this guy. Hey, I only got here from you talking about Wings yourself was the message he just sent.
So, do we want to talk further? You guys have anything else to talk about?
Yeah,
morning. Or should we just end the podcast?
Oh, he's verified too. He always gets when someone's verified, they get extra attention from him. He does think that's very important. Oh, he's verified.
Anything else to talk about?
Hang on, he's verified.
End the podcast.
Wait a second, he's verified. We got to listen to this.
Morning after kill. Okay, boy, this guy.
You're waiting for him to talk.
There's a difference between, hey, every once in a while, I'll talk about Wings of Redemption, or maybe I'll have him on my show, or maybe there's an interaction. Because we're both creators. We're in the same space.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's some crossover there. We both play games.
Yeah.
There's a difference between that, which is controlled by me, or you coming into my chat talking about Wings moderators giving him support and that they used to be it's bizarre.
He asked a single question, man. He asked a single question. Relax.
It's weird that you would go into someone's space and be like, hey, did you know that a former viewer of yours now gives money to Wings and he's his moderator? No. Want to know why?
Why?
Because I'm normal.
Oh.
Because I'm not a fucking weirdo on the internet that stalks everyone and finds out what they do.
Okay.
I just stream to an audience and I talk about games. That's it. I don't have GPS trackers on my fucking viewers to know where they go and what they're doing.
You do know their holiday plans, though.
And it's weird for you to come into my chat and talk about it. It is. It's fucking weird. Evaluate yourself.
What?
For you to come into my chat and talk about it. It is. It's fucking weird.
What should we do?
Evaluate yourself.
Evaluate. I mean, that's something we all could do, I think. Everyone deserves to evaluate. You should evaluate yourself now.
Good Lord. Oh, my God.
I mean, he just asked a single question. You're the one that's tripping out on this, man. Relax.
Dude, this guy's retarded. He just says, but you have videos on your channel talking about Wings. Wings! Not his moderators. Not his supporters. Not stalking his fans. I'm talking about Wings himself and his public persona and behavior. That is a different topic than his fucking moderators and supporters. You... Oh, my...
Oh, wait. He's going to get a good one here. He got to think of something good. He's going to burn him here. Wait for this felting. Get ready.
Topic than his fucking moderators and supporters. You... Oh, my God, the vacuous space between your ears must be amazing. There must be like a big suctional force sucking everything there.
I think you mean black hole. Go with the black hole.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Holy shit, this guy. Like, if you've played Silent Hill 2, the core aspect of the game is that James is psychologically tortured by things that...
He said, hey, Phil, want me to link you this vid on your YouTube channel of you speaking about Wings mods and how he shouldn't trust Redface? That's what the message is.
That happened with his wife in real life.
This
then creates this town of Silent Hill where he goes and everything he sees is representative of his own internal torture of himself.
I mean, one thing that Philip is guaranteeing is this troll knows he has a wounded animal in terms of a target, right? Because this guy knows I can bait the fuck out of this dude. Holy shit. He reacts way more than Wings does. Holy fuck. Okay. This guy's easy. You know what I mean?
And then in the game, he encounters other questions, or excuse me, other people. All right, I'm banning this idiot. This guy is still fucking talking about...
Because he made a good point and he can't dispute it, so that's when you get the ban. Very cool. So remember, like I read the comment, that's something he can't argue with. He does have videos about talking about that red-faced dude. And when that happens, you get banned.
Or, excuse me, other people. All right, I'm banning this idiot. This guy is still fucking talking about wings. Go fuck yourself. What an idiot. Okay.
He asked the normal question.
Distracting me. I'm trying to tell a story here. Quiet down, children. Okay, so.
Yeah, it's easy to quiet down children when you kick them out of the room. Just kick them right out. Nibbity says, small DSP in the wild, the top comment of Papa Meat's video, the horrors of mobile gaming. I did find it here. Big ups, Nibbity. Watch this. And it's a very subtle one, too. This is a comment DSP in the wild. It's from Jojo, who says, I know a guy who spent so much money on WWE champions that he had to declare bankruptcy. There's 111 replies. And the top one is Lord Remiel, who says, there was nothing he could do. You get it? He was pushing buttons he was blocking. It was on the whole time, huh? Oh my God, the comments. I'll just go through a million memes here. He did nothing wrong and everything correct, dude. There was nothing I could do. It's all memes. Whoa, is the camera still on? I came here to say this, but knew in my heart it had already been said. That's the Wolverine doll. Ack, ack, ack. Snorts. Is his name Phil? Whoa, buddy. Missed input on taxes. It's WWE Champions time. The comments are funny. If you want to check it out or add some more, here's the link. I'll put it in the description below. That's funny. Look here. Look, listen. Oh, Wings one came in. This cross-pollination. Look here. Listen. That's the wrong guy. Okay, here we go. NW News says, I don't care about wings. Then, genuine question. How are you doing, man? I care about you, dude. Then, you're being insanely loud. Well, you're talking about three people's comments there. I don't care about wings as DSP. And then, two different people. Then it was when Wings is in the room, he says, great question. How you doing, man? I care about you. And then the third one was Catherine. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Big ups, NW News.
Thank you for the early support, everybody. I appreciate it.
All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Resident Evil. Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. Instead of playing Resident Evil today, I think I'd just like to talk about a Wings mod who used to be a fan of mine and used to donate, but decided to go over there, become a mod, and give him money. I think.
Holy shit, man.
That's a good topic for discussion for my streams, don't you?
Oh my God. Dude, relax.
Some people are so fucking stunted. Like,
what the
fuck are you talking about?
Somebody
the
is
guy,
stunted.
Like, literally for like 30 minutes tried to derail my podcast. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
He wrote, what, 5 or 6 messages? That's how far off track he made you get?
Fucking weirdo. Anyway.
Jesus Christ. You know how to make him crash out then. Just ask about Wings mods. Ask about mods on random people. Like, you know. Are you pissed about the XQC mod that used to be your fan? He'll crash out again. Just go through all the big streamers.
Okay, get the volume down there. Then when I come back, I'll have to turn on the surrounds.
Can you believe Jade is now a Asmongold mod? Flip out.
Down. Okay.
Could you believe that?
I just got asked, why are all your highlights over 10 years old? Oh, you mean like the Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero highlight from October? That's old, huh? I'm sorry. I'll have to get you a highlight from yesterday. Anyway.
So Bandy Tim, this is for the haters. Let's start the week strong. See, this is one of the promised ones, I guess, because DSP was very happy to make that guess. You know.
I swear, some of the stuff people say is so fucking dumb on my streams.
Yeah. Most of them are from 10 years old, though. 10 years ago. But yes, for sure. You're doing great.
Thanks. Now, hold on, Bandy Tim. I got a question for you. You're not a former Wings of Redemption moderator who's come over here to support me.
You have got to be kidding me. What?
Instead, right?
What is going on? I'm starting to think there might be something there. Like, has that Wings mod been talking to him or something? Like, I don't know. There's something going on here.
Sorry. It's a little inside joke reference from what happened on the podcast. Okay, cool.
What the fuck?
Watch him be like, yes, I am. right, well, Bandy Tim clarifying. He says, sometimes I'll watch Wings, but I've never donated to him. Well, thank you for the support over here, Bandy. There you go.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. I think there is more crossover than we might realize of Wings unironic fans and DSP unironic fans. You have seen some crossover, but I think they like scratch that same dent. You know what I mean? In terms of what you want to see, like people down on their luck, people that a lot of people make fun of, right? Like I think there is some reason that they want to be there, right? Like they want to be following someone that's a name, but he's not like it's not a positive name, but he's a name. I don't know. It's just a theory. It's a theory. Iwamoto says revolving door, Ryan's Rolodex of sock accounts. He definitely does. Everyone says everything's Ryan, but I don't know. And NW News makes a good point. You literally stalk Wings fans saying they're like worm tongue in his ear, telling him what an absolute loser you are. How is this guy so dented? He was saying, remember, whenever time he went in the Wings chats, he was talking about how fucked up his mods are and how they're fucking everything up. And that was the Red Man guy or whatever. So that's why I don't think Red Man or whatever. I know too much about these mods now. But that's why I don't think he really is a DSP fan. So I don't know why that question got to him so much though. How much it got to him makes me think there might be some drama there that we don't know about, but who the fuck knows, right? You can't keep up with it.
I didn't bring the wrench with me. Uh-oh, my graphics card's glitching out.
Uh-oh.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I don't want it to do that during gameplay of this game, so I'm going to unplug and replug it, and hopefully cycling the graphics card will fix the problem. Give me a second.
Let's cycle.
This card.
Cycle
right.
what?
I hope that fixes it. Now I need to restart the graphics card in the software.
Great animation here.
Okay. Hopefully that'll fix it, because sometimes it does.
Wonder what that happens.
And now it looks like...
How do you restart the graphics card? Restart it?
I didn't mean to say my graphics card. I meant to say my capture card. Sorry about that. It's not my graphics card. It's my capture device. It's a USB device. Thank you to Infinite.
There you go. It's like, how do you turn off and on your graphics card? Hang on real quick, guys.
See? Feels a lot better once you have resources. And you don't feel like you're desperately out of everything at every moment. So you can actually fight enemies and stuff.
Well, that's the game,
Feels
sir?
more like Resident Evil.
The game is survival horror. You are low on things.
Don't need the wrench anymore. Ooh, what do we have here?
All right, here's the animation.
What is this?
So this is what he knew was coming too. Look, he's not even...
Oh! We've got it!
Oh my god, look at the animation.
Thank you so much, Alex Silva, for a $100 super chat. Here is our special animation. For $100, we finally got to see it. Thank you so much.
So it is the trailer?
Alex Silva says the OG trilogy of Resident Evil still some of these. Well, first started survival. I think it'll always. I like them both.
So it's the trailer.
This is amazing.
You gonna play it again?
Can you?
So it's just the trailer. It is the trailer. Yeah, new game first of the month. It's a combination that works when you're eBig or online, guys.
I mean, I killed like every enemy I could. This guy has no head. Close the door.
That's just a fact.
Oh no, they both are turning?
Okay. Jesus. This is 2 times speed now, okay, guys? 2 times speed. 2 times speed right now. This is funny. The best part is he thought he was going to be cool and kill them before they turned, but then he couldn't even pull that off, so now he's fucked up. I'll get him. Watch this. It still fucked it up. I'll show you. Hang on. Whoa. Take that, red face. Take that, red face. Wings mods. All right, I don't care that much. Oh my god. Is he really gonna die again? He is going through
This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. He's going through so much shit. He's used like 18 heals by now. All right, probably board says 30418. I'll look at it. I will touch you, probably board. All right, I won't quit early. Oh my god. What the fuck? He makes every game look like the worst game of all time. I promise you it's not like this. This is not the intended gameplay, okay guys? This is not the intended play style.
So you just can't kill them with the regular gun. It's not possible. It's not possible. You saw it. That's what, 30 bullets? They just don't die. So you have to use the Requiem or you can never kill those enemies. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I tried my best. I leveled up my handgun, as you can see, to level 3, thinking, you know, you level up your handgun, but the game just hit me with an artificial wall. Like, there's no way to kill the fucking things without the Requiem. So now I gotta use it.
Oh, shoot.
That sucks ass, but what are you gonna do? Right? There's nothing I can do about it. So here's a piece of ammo for it.
There we go. This is 1427.55. I'll go back if I need to, but you said 304. 304.18 is the court case involves the case of the guy. 304.18. Here we go. 304.18. Let's see. Was he using a guy? 304.18. Here we go.
Artificial organs for transplant?
There it is right here.
Oh, the puzzle.
Here we go.
The puzzle.
The puzzle. Ooh.
So, step 1, auto to hand. Step 2, a knob goes up.
This is some bad acting, isn't it?
The reset goes up? I don't know.
Oh, what
Step
are we
3
doing
is
here?
5 goes down. Step 4 is 2 goes down. Then you go to auto.
What are we doing? Huh? The knob goes up. Let's see. Yeah. I don't think so.
In order to lungs and an artificial heart.
Yeah, that was just way too easy, man. No way that happened. Big as Far says, of all his ugly traits, his penchant for demeaning others for little or no faults is probably in the top 5 reasons he has such active detractors. And that is true, because once you see it, there's so many things he does that is, just bad behavior towards his fans and other people that it makes you not like the person. That's why he has so many different varied negative followers, let's say. But that is correct, Svar. Big ups. And once again, big ups, Casey. Thank you, sir. That is very meaningful. You just have to not miss your shot. That is what you have to do. Let's see what Mew has to say about this.
Dick cheese.
Now, that was to DSP, not to me, okay? You want to talk? Say something to DSP, please.
You fucking lied again?
Yeah, he often does. I don't. He does. Exactly. Big ups, Casey. Thank you. That's very appreciated.
Excuse me. You can't turn coins into scrap. Stop spamming my fucking chat. You can't do that. Someone's spamming my chat with caps, turn coins into scrap. You can't.
You can or cannot?
Unless they just added that ability. You can't. You can only turn the shank into it. You can't turn coins into scrap.
You can't,
maybe
right?
Later, but maybe you should stop watching other people's playthroughs and pay attention to mine. You can't do that. Look,
yeah.
Do you see that ability? Here's how you make scrap. The shank. That's it. See?
Everyone's saying you can. Cap, yes you can.
Genius
Go
level,
down.
Huh? People spamming my chat with caps. It's like, dude, you watch someone else's playthrough, or maybe you can do it later in the game, or maybe they played on easy. You can't do it.
Everyone's laughing.
Huh?
Yes, you can. Scroll down, bitch. Go down. Scroll down.
Anyway,
Oh.
let's store the coin. I guess we'll store that. We have 5 ammo. I guess because you can only hold 5, that's fine.
Okay, don't worry. We're coming back to this. Spoiler, we're coming back to this, okay? Just remember that in your mind. We're going to come back to that.
The good thing is, with these 3 gun upgrades, you have to think the Requiem will be even better, right?
Oh, sweet.
Jesus.
We'll get him. We're back here again.
It didn't work? Did that just waste an ammo? Look.
Hang on a minute. Huh? What
Jesus.
the fuck? Huh?
It didn't work? Did that just waste an ammo?
What?
Look.
Huh?
It's not working, is it? I'm going to have to reload.
Oh, my God.
It's
my
scripted
God.
that they fucking get up. Wow, that's a huge problem. It's scripted that they get up there, so if you shoot them ahead of time, it wastes your ammo. Wow, hey, Capcom.
Uh-oh. Fake
Fucking fix that.
Capcom.
That's terrible. People should be able to kill them when they're down. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's legitimately dumb just because they want a scripted moment. That's dumb as shit. Now I gotta do all this over again.
Patch this.
Wow, that's lame.
Let me make the game as easy as possible.
Gotta be fixed. 100%, that's terrible.
Terrible. Makes sense, dude. It's terrible. All right, remember I told you to remember the coins thing, right? Remember, I told you to remember that. Here we go. Here's the payoff.
Here we go. Coin scrapping is for secondary runs. It's learned late into the game. I'm not spoiling for you to learn that. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's not in the game.
Oh.
People are telling me to do stuff you do late in the game because they watched someone else's playthrough.
Oh,
How
shoot.
lame are you? You're going to spam my chat with it. You don't
How
know what
lame
you're
are
talking
you?
about. Okay.
How lame are you? I thought you said it doesn't exist. Now you kind of, since that person was a supporter, you're much more kind to them. But oh my God, this again? We're stuck here. We're stuck in a fucking loop. We've been in this room about 10 times now. All right, come on. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's do this. God damn it. Here we go.
Where'd they go?
That's not
Maybe
what was
also had to kill
scripted.
2 in one shot.
This is... Hang on. I got him right where I want him.
Jesus.
Hello.
Oh, come on! Dude, this is garbage. Oh.
Ooh, what you say? Ooh.
Jesus.
Ooh, what what you say. I gotta get that on a button. I do like that.
Oh, come on! Dude, this is garbage. No, fuck this game.
Fuck this! I missed. He missed one shot and it's done?
Pissing me off. I have level 3 guns.
I know, but you missed.
Go to fire.
But you missed.
And he's going wiggle and I can't hit him.
You'd rather be stationary. Can we get zombies of old? Stop moving. Get them wrapped up in the mummy stuff, the mummy cloth, and just have them shamble around.
I'm not wasting
I'm tired of this.
ammo because the game is being fucking stupid. I'm not. Okay.
What?
Okay.
What
I'm
did he
wasting
say?
ammo because the game is being fucking stupid.
I'm not wasting ammo because the game is being stupid. Okay, that's one way to put it. You could also say that you missed your shot and you don't want to waste the ammo, so you're literally save scumming. That's another way to put it. I don't know which one's more true, though, honestly. Huh?
I'm not.
I'm not.
Okay.
Fuck this.
This is so dumb. Now I gotta do it again for like the millionth fucking time.
We're going back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I recommend do not play this game with ink ribbons. Make it so that you can save whenever you want. It adds nothing whatsoever to have the
How would you know? You're not doing it that way.
ink ribbons. It just makes the game way more annoying with the inventory management. It serves no purpose at all.
You serve no purpose, ink ribbons.
It's not harder. It's just fucking annoying.
Okay, yep. Go to easy mode then.
Okay.
Oh fuck. We got a lot more. All right, we'll do it after. Today's a level 1 show. So, look at the shirt we're wearing too.
Fun over. Time for the pre-stream.
All right, look at the shirt we're going. Look at these tight.
Evil Requiem playthrough here on the channel.
We got more.
While
We'll definitely
it's going to argue.
We'll definitely do the rest of the recap after the one. We got a lot. He's starting early.
Probably be almost 90 degrees in my room.
Uh-oh. Got the noodle
And once
arms
again,
out.
You might say, what on earth? Why? Well, once again, for a few days here, we've had unseasonably warm weather in Washington State. It's not supposed to be this warm this time of year.
Oh my god, goddamn Mother Nature again. Son of a bitch. Pat Notes from the house says, level 3 super, the zombie's still up? What the fuck? That should absolutely be a kill.
It's going to be almost 60 degrees outside today, plus full sun.
Plus full sun! Pieces of shit.
That means that this office will be roughly 20 to 30 degrees hotter.
30 degrees?
So, as of now, I haven't even begun my work. It's 81 degrees in the office.
Yes.
And I have the ceiling fan and the oscillating tower fan both on maximum.
I haven't yet begun work, like he's roofing or something, installing carpet. I haven't even begun work yet. Okay? Work involves doing the exact same thing he's doing now, by the way.
I have the door open because my wife is at work, so I can actually aerate the room, and it's still 81 degrees. Hence why today you see me in a very old school t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, old
This
school.
is actually the shirt that I had in my old merch.
Nice adjustment there, King. Look at the camera, then the whoop, straighten that back out real quick.
This is actually
ready?
the shirt
Whoop.
that I had in my old merch store a decade ago. Yeah, it's actually one of the original pieces of merchandise that I ever sold on the internet.
That's an
And
original.
So it is really worn out, actually. It's an old shirt, and the design is starting to fade, and the arms are all stretched out. And I'm like, well, I just wanted to toss something on quick. I already wore my Resident Evil shirt on Friday, and we'll just toss on an old shirt, right? So I'm going to do my absolute best today to play Resident Evil with you guys and not pass out from heat. Not to say that I would pass out. Obviously, if it was ever to that situation, I would just leave the room, right? I'm not going to put myself in a medical emergency here.
Thanks for clarifying. Wasn't sure.
But the funny part is, once again, someone might say, well, why don't you just put your air conditioner in the window then? Well, when you put it in, it's in for the season. It's a lot of work. You got to put in foam. You got to put in a ton of tape. You can't just put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out. It's too much work and too much mess.
Why don't you just leave it in until you know you don't need it anymore? I don't know. Maybe until April, you know? I mean, maybe March. Call me crazy.
If I put it in for the season, then guess what?
What?
Tomorrow, when the temperatures are dipping 10 degrees and we have full rain outside, I'd have the air conditioner stuck in my window. And I wouldn't be able to get air. That's the problem. Like, tomorrow...
You would be able to get air.
I'm not kidding. It'll probably be low 70s in here. Beautiful. And that's the problem. So we're in this really weird in-between situation.
No, I don't know the situation.
It's just never like this.
I have never known someone that has air conditioning have such an issue with this temperature in his room. What? Pig Dog says that shirt looks like a push-up bra for the moobs. You think? It's not doing a good job so far.
Usually, it'll get hot around here. I would say probably late March, early April at the earliest. It at least would hit spring before we have warmer weather. We've been having it for a month and a half. That's why half the time I'm not wearing winter attire, which I bought a whole bunch of, and now I'm not wearing because it's too hot for it. So I feel like I'm in Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida.
The only difference being there's no humidity, okay? By the way, Jasper Kitty is here. Jasper Kitty was here. He walked in and apparently walked right back out.
It was too hot.
So he's around. If he comes back in here, I'll probably try to get him on camera so you guys can see him. I know you guys love seeing Jasper Kitty.
We don't.
When he's coming around the office here. Dark Ethan, good morning. Thanks for our first contribution of the stream, a $2 Canadian super chat. And good to see you. Let's see what the Canadian dollar is worth these days. It was up and down and up and down.
Oh my God, I don't need the finance.
Our first super chat of the day. Appreciate that. Okay. Supportive support with our first gifted sub of the day. Thank you. So we're here very early today. For the record, it's only 11:19 a.m. Typically, I wouldn't even start this until after 11:30, but I just happen to have everything ready to go, and I'm like, I'm just going to sit around and do nothing. Let's get started. Let's hang out. So we're going to have a longer DSP morning show today, but there's no agenda. There's nothing to really talk about. Obviously, I want to tell you about DSP Tries It today. But outside of that, it's basically whatever you want to talk about, okay? So someone's asking me, do I have a merch shop? No. And I'm not planning on bringing one back.
Why?
Here's the truth, okay?
Why not? Yeah, why not? We love the merch shop. It was doing so well.
In all the years that I've been a creator, since day one, 18 years ago, I never expected that this would ever be my job. I never took myself ultra seriously, meaning I never thought that, like, people would like the content that I put out enough that they would want to buy merchandise of it and stuff. Like, never fathomed this in my head one moment, okay? And the fact that it all came to be is ridiculous to me, but at the same time, hey, it's my reality, and I live with it every day, you know? It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I've had merchandise 4 times in my career. The first time I had merchandise was very early on. I actually went to a website called cafepress.com. And I made an initial line of product. This is how the original Dark Side Phil shirt, remember they used to have the Dark Side Phil with a crown, and it's the shirt that you'll see me wearing in the Project 7 series from 2012. That's where that original line of product launched, and it was very silly. Of course, I didn't take it seriously. Dude, I had everything possible. I had Dark Side Phil underwear. I'm not kidding.
Yes, he did. Thongs.
I sold Dark Side Phil tighty whities on that website.
And thongs. He would put it every single thing possible. He put that on.
Did I make a lot of money doing it? Absolutely not. It was more of a novelty or a joke. People who like my super fans back then, who wanted merch, that was the way to get it, but I didn't really care, and I didn't really make any money doing it. Okay? Then there was a second line that I launched during the time when I was frequently playing fighting games with my friends. At that point, we were training in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, in order to go to a tournament in Japan. And so we had a group, we called it Don't Blow This, and we would go over to my friend Howard.
Yeah, my super fans were dented, honestly.
Howard's house, and we would stream from his actual arcade cabinet, and we had a merch line. Like, there was, John Rambo had a shirt that said Rambo, and it was like Dalzim, his favorite character. Howard had a shirt with Balrog, his favorite character. I had a shirt. I don't even remember who was on my shirt. I actually forgot. I think it might have been Vega, but maybe not. Maybe it was DJ. I don't even remember. Okay? So that was the second merchandise line.
He sleeps with those around him every night.
That we had at one point. Okay? Then when Project 7 actually
Yeah, he did
launched,
call his friend Howard. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
which was supposed to be a web comedy series about games and stuff. It was just stupid, mess around, very, very low grade, not high quality. It was just meant to be dumb and funny.
Okay.
We launched a line of shirts.
Scam them fans. Big ups.
In tandem with that show that were meant to be sold at conventions. Okay, we never actually sold them really fully online. It was more convention stuff. Then, years later, I would want to say probably around 2015, 2016, I'm not sure exactly, I was contacted by then Teespring. They said, hey, we see that, you have a popular YouTube channel. You have a following. Would you like to sell merch? And I said, well, I haven't done anything since Cafe Press. I mean, that was so many years ago. I'm no. And they said, well, listen, here's the thing. We're going to do all the work for you, okay? We're going to design stuff. We're going to put up merch. We're going to design your store. We'll do it all for you. All you got to do is tell us, yes, you agree. Give us your information so you can pay you. And then every once in a while, you can just upload more designs, and we'll have our design team make the shirts and stuff for you.
Yeah.
I said, okay, fine, if there's no work involved. And that's exactly what happened. They created the page, they designed it, they made all the initial merch, and it all went up. And that's where this shirt came from. So this was from the Teespring era of merch.
Oh, my God.
That I had. Now, I will admit, initially when I launched the Teespring merch, I made a little bit of money. Only a little bit. I'd say probably not even lying. I think in the entire time I've ever sold merchandise, I've never made $1,000 total throughout all the years. I don't think I've even made $1,000. But I think I made a few $100s that time, like $300 to $500 during the initial Teespring launch.
Not even lying, by the way.
This shirt was actually the best seller. This design right here made the most money for me. It was either this color scheme or all red on black, okay? So at that point, I had a few different T-shirts, hoodies, and mugs and stuff
Why are we
like
doing
that
this?
that I was
Okay.
selling. And that lasted a while. So here's what happened.
Okay,
Initial
how
interest,
many?
everyone
What?
wants merch, so people rush to go buy it. And
How
then
many levels deep are we in the? Let me tell you the real situation. Now here's the fact of the matter, and the bottom line
immediately
is
the interest falls off.
Yeah,
so
that
people say,
happens with everyone.
why don't you get new designs? So I did. Fans would make designs. I would upload them. I would make my own designs and upload them. Nothing ever really sold. Eventually, people complained, oh, you just need new designs. I said, all right, I'll pay a designer. And behind the scenes, I paid a designer a couple $100s to design a bunch of designs. I put them on. Not a single sale.
I want to know what drop that was. Which ones he's talking about there? Because there's been a lot of dented versions. He skipped out a lot here. There's Christmas designs. There was DSP Gaming. The remember the Japanese one, the fake Japanese. I want to know about which ones he's talking about.
0. Okay. So eventually, after a while, I just said, I just don't care anymore. Right? I just don't care about this, and I just let the Teespring site fall into disrepair. Okay. For the record, I did eventually close the Cafe Press site because apparently someone was trying to access it and kept trying to hit it with, you know how you do the password reset link? They kept doing that and it kept getting frozen. And I was like, I'm not selling anything on Cafe Press. I'll just close the shop. And I eventually did. This Teespring shop was taken away from me against my will.
He paid someone. Well, he has paid people in the past to do stuff. I mean, he did pay thousands of dollars for that computer to be made for him. I'm not like saying it's not impossible for him to pay something for that, but I mean, how much was it? Who the fuck knows? But I'm sure it's a fan that said, I'll do it for this. And then he said, yes. That's the only reason he would do it, or way he would do it.
Not to say that I was using it because I wasn't, okay? But basically what happened was in 2019, was it 2019? No, it was 2021, right? So my detractors / haters literally made a portfolio of bad things that DSP has said over the years.
Shit. We go again.
First band, Cowboys. Oh, I forgot the poll.
Most of it was actually from the early days of when I was a creator. So it was like racist jokes, sexist jokes, sexual comments, things like that I had said in like 2010. It was 2021. But they put it all together and they started going around sending this portfolio to all these different businesses which I had association with. So, for example, they send it to Twitch. They send it to YouTube. They send it to Teespring. They sent it to the streaming services that I was using for pop-ups on my streams. They sent it to the processing service through which I was taking tips.
Yeah.
Okay?
Dossier of hate.
It was
style.
2021. We were within 1 year of COVID and the Black Lives Matter movement, and all of these corporations were going woke. So once they get this portfolio, they decide, well, we just don't want to do business with Darkside Phil anymore for all this stuff that he did in 2010, 11 years prior. Okay? Keep in mind, some of the businesses like Teespring recruited me.
King, they recruited anybody with like 1,000 subscribers. They recruited me. They don't give a fuck about you. It's free money.
Some of the businesses like Teespring recruited me.
They recruited me.
They reached out to me.
They reached out to me.
2017. They made my merch page.
Yeah?
They were maintaining it for me, and they were well aware of who I was.
That's like saying Visa recruits you when you get that email saying you're pre-qualified for our latest credit card. They recruited me personally. I got one of those mails today. It said I'm pre-qualified. Can you believe that? From Visa. They said I'm pre-qualified, and they reached out to me with a very special offer. I bet you guys didn't get that.
Merch page, they were maintaining it for me, and they were well aware of who I was and what I had done in the past, but it was only with this culture shift in 2020 and 2021 that they decided we don't want to associate. So they made the decision to associate, then years later, internally changed their minds, and they closed my page against my will. I didn't even know it was closed. I had no idea until someone told me. They said, are you aware your Teespring page is like a dead link? And I looked, I'm like, oh no, I had no idea. You know, I'm not using it. We didn't have any new merch on there for like a year. And then I contacted them and I found this out. And I'm like, you guys are so unprofessional and ridiculous. I would never work with you again.
Well, honestly, you didn't realize it for a year. So, I mean, it's not a big deal for us later, bro. Zombies Everywhere says, how much do you think his energy bill is a month? I don't know. I don't know how much power he's really pumping through that thing. But who knows with all those fucking fans he got. 18 different fans and air purifiers. You know what I mean? Benjamin says, it looks like a t-shirt Panda Lee left behind. It does. This one has some memories. Panda Lee is probably, well, I was going to say touch that shirt, but that's a step too far. She's been in the presence of the shirt. Velvet says, Filbert looking like he needs some full sun right now. Looking a bit pale there, King. Yeah, he looks a little bit zombie-esque, right? Looks like, not the Resident Evil style, but old school style zombies, right? And Casey, big up, sir. Thank you. That is very much appreciated. And here we go. Random DSP into Mew. Can we get a money combination for you? Thank you.
Fanta and Doritos. Oh, gee, at EA, thanks. So I guess what we're supposed to do is you're supposed to put your Doritos on that plate while you're drinking your Fanta playing the EA games, right? A dumb cock-sucking piece of shit limp dick, probably a fucking lives in his parents' basement drinking Fanta and fucking Doritos, never had his dick sucked by a woman, probably gets butt-fucked by his dad, no-life piece of shit.
So that was a long time ago, right?
Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago.
And during the Kino Casino arc,
remember that?
Which was fall 2024, there was once again a resurgence of interest in me, and people were
good flex, King.
Like, hey, maybe you should sell merch again. And I wasn't really for it because I was like,
I didn't want to do it actually.
I don't have stuff to sell. I'm not a graphic designer. You know what I mean? I don't really have much. I have like this logo here. That was a logo that someone had made for me years prior.
What logo?
And I said, oh, if I redesign.
What logo are you talking about? Did he point off screen?
Designer.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I don't really have much. I have like this logo here. That was
that logo. Okay, that was a cool logo.
It was a logo that someone had made for me years prior. And I said, oh, if I redesign my page to have the new logo and everything, maybe that could be the merch or whatever that I sell. And so, once again, it wasn't me seeking it out. Someone contacted me when I was still doing content with Kino Casino, and they said, hey, I saw you on the casino. I liked what you're doing with those guys.
Yeah, it's fun.
Heard you talk about merch on one of your streams. I know a company that will work with you. They don't care about people harassing people on the internet whatsoever. They're totally cool. They're going to work with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And I said, all right. And I started talks with that company. And basically the way that worked is, again, they set up the page. They created the merch, not me. All I had to do was send them the designs, and they would do all the work, and they would maintain the storefront and all of that. They would maintain the customer service. They would be mailing all the merch. I would just get a cut of the profits, okay? So again, immediately when that launched in 2024, that first month that it launched, I probably made a few $100s on merch sales, which was great. And then after that, it just completely petered off and no one cared again. So occasionally I would actually send that company a few designs, say, hey, here's some new art or whatever. Sometimes they would update the page. Sometimes they wouldn't even do it. And eventually when I contacted them and I was like, well, what gives? They were like, you're getting no sales. Like, no one even goes to the page. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm not a merch guy. I don't push merch on my stream.
I'm not a merch guy, dumb shits.
I don't have desire to push merch on my streams. I don't want to sell a product. I want to stream and just
Then why are you here?
hang out with people. I don't have desire to push merch on my streams. I don't want to sell a product. I want to stream and just hang out with people.
So it's a desires thing. Okay.
Every once in a while, there's a slide for it, or I'll bring it up. But I know we're probably never going to get significant sales unless there's a reason, right?
Okay. Well then.
And so basically they were like, well, it's not cost effective for us to maintain this page and keep paying for it every month when you're not going to use it. And I was like, you're right. And that was it. So the store got closed, and that was the end of that. So at this point, I really don't care about merch. It's never been a big deal. Like, I feel like the people who sell merch, it's this simple. They're in it for the profits. They're not in it for the content or for loving what they do. They're in it because it's a business to them, and all they want to do is print money. If you're just...
That is not true.
sitting here pushing merch every day. Oh, the designs, the quality, the design. Dude, you're a fucking streamer. You're supposed to be entertaining your audience.
Yeah, but they don't. Some people choose that instead of begging, which is much better since people do get something out of it.
You're supposed to be having a good time, and then if they like you, they'll reciprocate. Why are you selling merch like a fucking guy on QVC?
Because they don't want to do the part that you do, which is the embarrassing thing and shameful thing, which is saying, I need to ask for money to get more of it. That's the thing that other people don't want to do.
Barking that your shirt is so good. No one gives a fuck about your shirt.
Yeah.
You're a loser.
I prefer barking for nothing. So you won't get a shirt, but just give me $20. There's no shirt involved, by the way. Just give me 20, okay?
Right? That's my mentality. And that's the thing. Like, I just don't want to sit here selling content or selling merch all day.
You'd rather sell yourself.
That mentality. Yeah. And if anyone ever does, I hate it when you're watching a streamer or you're watching a creator and they're like, oh, no, it's time for the product placement. Here's the product that sponsored me today. Here's my referral link. Oh, here's my T-shirt line. And by the way, they're extremely fucking expensive for no fucking reason because I think that I'm more important than anyone else. So buy my fucking insanely expensive T-shirt. No one cares.
Yeah. Animated animation's better.
Those are losers. Those are fucking life losers who are just there to shill to you. They're not there to make content for you. They don't care about the content they put out. They're rushing to get to the money part. See? So I don't care about that stuff. I don't think I ever will. I'd rather make content for you guys, have a good time, and you reciprocate, and then we're good. Yeah. All right? So that's why.
So you're not going to beg then, right?
You don't see me with the product placements. You don't see me selling the merch and chilling it. Yeah. The few times I've tried it, it never worked. It was always just frustrating because people would like it for a month, and then, what am I supposed to do? I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not going to sit here designing shirts for you constantly. That's not my job. I'm not going to pay someone to do that because that's not the content I want to put out there on the internet. I want to put out gaming content. I want to put out positive content, podcasting, vlogging, hanging out with you. That's what I aspire to do, not sell fucking shirts, right?
But once again, he is offering $100 for a image on a screen rather than a shirt, and he begs for that very often. How about the briefcase of affluence? Remember that? That's better than a T-shirt, and it's way cheaper, by the way. Iron Reaper says, I got banned for saying his arms look skinny. Oh, you were the first one, Iron Reaper? The first culling?
Because you're... Buckwell says, I would like a shirt that says I got banned by DSP, but Buckwell, that would make you a poser because you're not. You're in the chat right now. You're not banned. So why the hell would... Okay. So, there you go. Who's here today? We got Chammy Cho, Copium, Bavelines.
By the way, the question was, do you have a merch store? That's what started that.
AP Guides. Chris is here this morning. Rose Diamonds is here. Jaren, Bookworm, Frosted Shard, The Beast Slayer, Daniel, Quasar, Sneed Stauffenberg. Now, that's an interesting name. Caliban, Rabbit Doom. John is here this morning. How y'all doing on the YouTube side? On the Kick side, who do we got? We got Uncle Chill, Supportive Support, Ginger Hulk TV, Dark Side, Devin, The Morning Toker, Blockhead, username already taken, Rowdy Trotter, Spoons, Burnt Peanut Burnell. Now that's interesting. Should I rebrand myself as Burnt Peanut? Should I do Peanut 1? to like viral botting. Bad today that, and someone's like, the answer is very simple: slurs and view botting. And I'm like, is it really that bad? Is it really that bad today that like people went back to the early era of content creation, like what I used to do, constantly talk about racial stuff, you know, over-the-top sexual stuff, slurs, just trying to get a rise of attention from a very immature audience, and then they view bot to look like they're important, and then people watch them because of it?
Yeah.
Is that really what it was?
No, they should be doing scat jokes. I know, I agree.
I've never watched the guy a single second, so I don't know anything about him.
They should do more scat jokes.
I don't know what kind of content he makes that he's appealing, but the way I see it, once again, it's another character, it's another dress-up opportunity, right? It's another cartoon. The same thing that all these...
It's another dress-up opportunity. It's another cartoon. So I'm already confused on what dress-up opportunity and cartoon have to do with each other. But let's keep going here. Give him a chance.
Character, it's another dress-up opportunity, right? It's another cartoon.
Yeah.
The same thing that all these creators have done over the years. First, you overact to act like you're a cartoon. You're always going over the top acting.
Okay.
Then it became, well, now I'm actually going to try to make myself look like a cartoon. I'm going to dye my hair bright blue or purple. I'm going to dress in weird clothes to look.
That's ninja. Okay, ninja, yeah.
Then you got the Dr. Disrespect era. I'm going to dress up like I'm a bootleg G.I. Joe figure, and I'm going to talk stupidly on stream, again, to act like a cartoon character to appeal to an immature audience, right?
Dr. Disrespect, okay. Next.
But now we've gone full on, I'm not even going to show myself. I'm just going to be a fucking peanut.
Yeah.
I'm literally just going to be a peanut on camera. I am a cartoon. It's no longer I'm going to overact like a cartoon. You are a cartoon. You're broadcasting a cartoon every day to immature children on the internet, and you're banking off of it.
DSP doesn't do that, guys, just so
That's
you know.
become what the new popular is, apparently. I guess, right?
That's the new popular. I don't know why we're so salty. Clearly, he's been unwell for a few weeks now, as you guys all know, right? It just there's what comes in waves, right? Very salty already today. Good start. Doing good.
There's no bitterness. I don't know anything about Burnt Peanut. I don't know anything about them whatsoever.
But it's pretty apparent you have a lot of thoughts about him.
I'm responding to the person whose name is Burnt Peanut Burnell in the chat. If the guy's popular, he must have tapped into something that works. I've actually heard that a lot of other creators are jealous of the guy and or they're salty, you know, which is hilarious because the guy's name is Peanut and people are salty about him.
Wow.
I don't give a shit. I'm happy. I'm happy with who I am and what I'm doing. I don't give a shit about other people and their success or failures. I just don't care. I'm here to do my own thing.
It clearly looks like it and sounds like it when you rant about other people for 20 minutes before you get to the thing that you say you do the best. Tony T says you mean putting in effort. Yeah, all those. Yeah, he doesn't want to do that. Well, his effort's in begging. Come on, that's where he wants to put his. That's where he puts all his peanuts. He puts all his peanuts into the begging basket. Swaggy Davis Jr. says, I'm going to dress like ALT to get the ladies. No, I've never been a good dresser, to be honest. Chew will tell you. Infamous KS says, Philip, your jealousy is showing again. That's what. No, it's not bitterness. I don't even know anything about him, Infamous KS. So how the fuck is it be jealousy? I don't even know about him. And Bill Brasky says, he's trying to bait Burt Peanut like Asman. You think? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Burt Peanut's going to give him a boost. I think that would be more toxic. But maybe you're right, though. That's an interesting thought. It's possible.
Does he? Brain X Pill says Burnt Peanut puts an insane amount of work into his streams. Good for him, then.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. Like I care. See if I care.
Good for him.
I think it's just pure jealousy. Yeah. He really thought after this Asmongold thing it was going to be, it's everyone cares about me again, and now it's definitely not. And he's really not come to grips with that yet. And he's fighting with that every day, that people really don't give a shit what I have to say. My views have never been worse. And he's just fighting for little wins. And this is where we're at now.
What should I be?
Yelling at the cloud about more successful people.
Good for him. What should I be? Should I become a... should I become a virtual character? What should I be?
Virtual character, yeah. Burnt gout crystal.
Everyone says I'm the cockroach that won't die. I'll be a cockroach. I'll be a 3D cockroach dancing around. I know. You ever seen the movie Joe's Apartment?
You ever seen the movie June the King's documentary about DSP? You could use that one.
I could be a real-life cockroach. dancing around here with my voice on it. There you go. That's perfect. I would do that. Why not? A lion? I'd be a lion. There you go. Someone just said that. I didn't say that. Haha. Rabbit Doom says if you put on blackface, you'd be a 1-to-1 LTG. No, sadly, that would I could never be LTG because I could never be that fucking retarded. You understand? Like, just the stuff that we talk about, the intelligence level, the fact that I cover topics, I don't sit and fucking look at Sora AI all day, and I can play games at a competent level. Yeah. I could never be that fucking brain dead. Yeah. Even if I acted like it, I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull it off.
I think maybe that gaming journalist tweet might be getting to him too. A new gaming journalist tweet has hit the timeline. It is getting traction. It's up to 600,000 views. It's 51 seconds. I will put it here in case you guys want to help it go. But here we go. This is what also might be getting to him. Here's this one.
So there's the moon quartz, but if I pick that up, I have no inventory space. Game is handing you non-stop items with 0 inventory. Who thought this was a good idea? No? I finally got a real handgun. I have no ammo. What the fuck? I'm dead. We can't kill him. We can't kill him. We shot him in the head with the Magnum and all the bullets, and he's still alive. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
And the first response is this. Gotta climb ladder and find the Resident Evil. That's what the first response is. Nice. Big ups. And yeah, I will hit the music. You're right. He's going to talk about LTG again, though. I'm sure of it. Ready? I can't do that. He's going to wait for someone to say something about LTG and bring it up again.
What's up, King Michael? Good morning. How are you?
Ooh,
What's up, everybody?
That's one. Burnt Peanut Burnell got banned. Burnt Peanut. No. No. He said, do you have any festivities planned for the May 1st 10th anniversary? That's what got him banned. And we actually do. That will be the Ka-Ching of the Ring. Will be on that date. We've decided.
That's so funny. So this person says, lol, you can't even put sauce in a box for dipping properly. Except I did. But you don't know that because you only watched the detractor clip. The first part, I was like, oh, does it go in like this? This doesn't make sense because if you flip it, it falls out. And then I said, oh, no, this is how you do it. And then I did it the right way. They cut out the second half. Because that way it makes me look bad, but you're an idiot and you only watch the clip. You're a fucking dunce who doesn't watch the content.
It took you 2 times, bro. That's enough.
And you just exposed yourself for being an idiot.
No,
so you know what? I'm not even going to allow you to speak. I'm just going to ban you.
Yep.
What's up, Game Boy? How's it going, man?
Oh, that's the Game Boy.
Oh, okay. So, after the morning show, we get started with Resident Evil Requiem. I'm hoping to get over 3 hours of Resident Evil Requiem in today. Okay? Again, I don't know how long this game is. I don't know how far in we are. But once again, we're playing with Grace, if you can believe it. I don't know how long the segment is, but we're sneaking around again in the dark, and we're trying to do stuff with Grace. All right?
I want to be Call of Duty. Why can't I just run around and shoot people?
We'll see how far we get today. Now, today is also DSP Tries It, the Big Arch Burger from McDonald's.
Very healthy, King. Well, go ahead.
I go one step further. I'm not just going to review just the Big Arch and say, here's
what else?
The burger, here's the taste.
Oh, my God. What else?
All right. I'm going to get this.
Go.
The Big Mac. And I'm going to get the Quarter Pounder with cheese. And we're going to do a direct comparison of all 3 burgers to tell you what actually is the best burger that you can get at McDonald's right now.
Whoa! Holy shit! Triple burgers! We are flipping out! Holy shit! Best day ever! Holy fuck! 3? Are you serious?
All right. So we're going to do all 3 compared. Which has the most meat? Is the patty the same between this one and this one? Which has the best flavor? We're going to do a triple taste test live of the 3 big burgers that you can get at McDonald's right now to determine the best one. So it's not just the Big Arch, but it's a triple head-to-head taste test. There you go.
Oh my god, this changes everything. I saw that. Did you guys see the CEO of McDonald's take a video of himself eating it? And it looks like he doesn't like it. It's like so fucking dumb. How dumb can you be? Just don't have him do that. Don't post it.
Eagles Man says the first half of the game is basically all Grace and Leon is the second half. That's terrible pacing. They should have alternated, in my opinion.
Just don't post it.
I still like the game. It is scary. It's challenging. It's what you would want from a survival horror game. But I do have the right to criticize, and I think that they should have alternated more. The fact that I'm 8 hours in and we've only played with Leon 30 minutes is lame.
Yeah, bring me the hot guy.
And also, I did criticize yesterday when the little time we played with Leon. What the fuck is this song?
It's the other DSP. This is David Sri, whatever,
It's supposed to
Prasad.
be dark, ominous music. That's what it played. So I thumbed it down. I got it out of the fucking playlist. So yesterday when I was playing with Leon, I didn't like what I was seeing because here's what happened. So you get to play as Leon, and then all of a sudden, they change the rules. You think, oh, I'm Leon. I have this melee weapon. I have a gun. Now I can just shoot things and slash them. It's going to be fun. No. They immediately changed the rules. Oh, now you're fighting blister head zombies. The only way to kill blister heads is by shooting them 3 times in the face, then meleeing them, then executing them. If you don't do that exact sequence, they don't ever die.
Oh.
I want you to think how stupid that sounds.
I'm thinking.
I stood there. I literally had the axe. I hit one of them. I counted 40-some times. The zombie didn't die. It didn't even get hurt. Basically, they're immune to melee attacks for no reason.
Who's sitting there 40 times?
If you shoot them in the limbs, it also doesn't do anything. You
Okay,
have
it's
to shoot
not
them
true.
in their swollen head 3 times, then do a melee attack, then hit with the axe, or they don't die.
I don't think most people sit there 40 times, to be honest.
It's a stupid puzzle. I don't like that. Because in previous Resident Evil games, sure, there's easier ways to kill zombies.
Oh,
right?
it's easier.
In early
There's
Resident
easier.
Evil games, you hit them with melee, they go down, and then you can do like a attack and you kill them, right? Or you shoot them in the leg, they go down, then you can melee attack them in the head. But you could also just shoot them. Like they have an energy bar, and the more you shoot them, their health goes down till they just die anyway. Now, it might be not effective to do it that way.
Yeah, I
but you
did see
could do
that.
it, right?
I have confirmed only USB Blade did have to amputate. All right? He did have to amputate. I hope that's a good wake-up call for him. If they need to take away limbs from you, I hope that's a good wake-up call for him.
This game, you can't do that. It's a puzzle. Solve the puzzle.
But not limbs, I should say. Not limbs. You know what I mean.
You could do it, right? In this game, you can't do that. It's a puzzle. Solve the puzzle. How to kill this type of enemy. Well, what if I don't want to kill them that way? Too bad. That's the only way you can kill the enemy. I don't like that. And I have the right to criticize that. I guess
no one is questioning your right to criticize.
Add that I'm criticizing the game.
He's already
Again,
drinking already.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's the best game ever if I don't think it is. And I think that this is a few missteps that they've made. The pacing absolutely should have been better.
No one cares.
You shouldn't have 7.5 hours of Grace, 30 minutes of Leon in the first 8 hours. I think that's terribly balanced.
Well, the good point about taking off toes is that it probably takes less alcohol to get drunk, you know? Your blood doesn't have to travel as far. So that's one positive, I guess.
And the Leon gameplay shouldn't be based on a sequence to kill an enemy, only that way to kill them. That's stupid.
Okay.
You should be able to kill them other ways, and you can't. So I don't like that. Okay?
Figure it out, person.
Let's see here. On the enemies that are... That's true, too. BattleDuck says, I think more annoying is the inability to shoot down to enemies that are scripted to get up. So this happened twice yesterday. First, I was great.
Oh, here's the thing we saw.
And the zombies started to mutate. If you don't know what that means,
What
there's
does that
certain
mean?
zombies that will get up and their heads swell and they become kind of like the old Crimson Heads from the original Resident Evil. So it's the same concept. They're like superpowered now. So if you know that an enemy is a Crimson Head, or in this case, they call them Blister Heads. If you know they're going to be a Blister Head and you see them on the ground, you could pull out your gun and literally unload your entire clip into that enemy. And then as soon as you walk up, they still get up and turn into a Blister Head.
What?
Then when they're standing up, if you shoot them, they die. So they're invincible when on the ground. That is insanely fucking dumb. That's bad game design. That's cheesy bullshit. If you know they're going to become that enemy, you should be able to kill them first. Now, okay, maybe it's cheap to do that, but you already went through the jump scare in order to know that they're going to become the Blister Head. So you've already
went through that.
Been scared, and that's the purpose of the game.
Is it?
So why not let you kill the zombie now? It's bad game design.
How scared are you supposed to be getting from a Resident Evil game, man? I mean, I know when shit jumps out, it's kind of scary, but I didn't feel that was the feeling they're trying to give you with those guys, especially in that part. You're supposed to say, oh, shit.
I don't know why it's like that either.
Whoa, holy fuck.
Stupid. Rich, the big arch is available here, and it's been here for weeks.
Whoa.
The big arch.
It's a zombie. Holy shit.
Nationwide launches tomorrow, but it's available here, and it's been available in many markets early. It basically, if you live in like a major city, McDonald's already has the big arch. If you don't, then it's available tomorrow. So it's already here, and I'm already good to go for today.
Thanks for your concern, though. That is very important. And Swaggy Davis Jr. is right. I can't believe I'm alive to see this moment. The 3-burger. Exactly. Can you imagine? See, Pat Noticer says the CEO of McDonald's video is viral marketing. You think that's intentional? Like, I know sometimes, you know, there is times when people do stupid shit on purpose, right? But this is one of those times where I don't think even they would do this because it makes the food look bad. Would you want to do that? Even if you're trying to do viral marketing. Are you convincing that CEO to do that as viral marketing? I think they could have done something much easier and not as, like, stupid. So I don't agree with that right now. But I'm willing to debate it, though, Pat Noticer.
That is true. There is a big arch on my forehead. Actually, it's not really an arch. It's more like a...
It's a W.
It's like a smile on my
The
forehead.
WW champion.
There you go.
Ooh, what's this music, Jaws? What are we doing?
Okay. It's had it. Yeah, the UK has had it. The UK has had the big arch for ages.
Lucky.
We are just getting it here in the United States right now.
We've had it before, right? It's a throwback.
Most Hole says, sorry, you're just supposed to praise and defend and shill every shitty game that comes out these days, especially cult classic horror series that all the Redditors love, of course.
Yeah.
How dare I criticize? And again, there's some people
Good flexing, King.
that are so infantile in their thinking.
Yeah.
They think that because I criticize the game that I don't like it. Or that because I criticize it, it means I hate it. That's not true.
Oh.
I can be enjoying a game a lot, but still have valid criticisms. And I think that I've had a few valid criticisms of Resident Evil Requiem that would have improved the game, that would have made it even better. I'm actually shocked at a few of the decisions that they make. The pacing and balance doesn't exist in the early game. That's ridiculous.
Not enough hot,
the
dude.
scripted nonsense is ridiculous. Like,
So, Cecil of Christmas Past says, thank you for the knowledge here. Scripted enemies that come back has been in Resident Evil. Then I saw Talby say those aren't scripted, you know. And Cecil of Christmas Past says, he just has to be contrarian. No one is having this issue except him. Now my fucking YouTube memory leak. I love when this happens. Hold on, I'll get it. I'll read the rest. I am pushing to the limits. I have 3 chats open right now, trying to read all of them. But there you go. He is just tries to be a contrarian. No one is having this issue but him. Listen to him talk about Resident Evil like an authority boils my denim. You got to come in those denims, Cecil. Come in those. That's the relaxing thing.
I feel like they took away your freedom because in previous Resident Evils, you had freedom to decide how you wanted to defeat an enemy or get past a situation. And in this game, they're like, no, this is just how you do it. Well, I don't like that. I want freedom. And they're taking away your freedom. You can't kill the enemy when they're on the ground. If they're going to get up and transform and there's a scripted thing, they're invincible. That's stupid. You have to shoot them in the head 3 times, melee, and then finisher, or they don't die. That's stupid. Let me do what I want. Let me play the game how I see fit to survive. That's the essence of survival horror.
Essence of survival horror. But it's a video game, and there are different rules. It's not real life, okay? So just that's something we all understand when you play a video game. But yes, okay. You know, in real life, you probably would just run the fuck away. But, you know, they don't let you run away out of the whole fucking mansion or whatever. In real life, you're calling the cops. Well, I know in that world it's kind of different, but you are the cops.
Do I think it's better than Resident Evil 8 so far? I will say this. It's a better Resident Evil game than Resident Evil 8 so far. Resident Evil 8 didn't feel like Resident Evil. It was a good horror game. It was a good survival game. But it just didn't feel like Resident Evil. When you're fighting vampires, freaking werewolves, giant ghost babies, right? Mermen. What the fuck is this? I thought I'm playing Resident Evil. Where are the zombies? You know? Yeah. At least in this game, you're fighting the fucking zombies finally. It makes more sense. It feels like it's more in line with the Resident Evil plot, and I do like that about it.
All right, we're starting earlier, right? Because you did start earlier. We're just going to do this all day, or... What is this? He's got a lot of beats.
What's my criticism of Dragon Quest? You mean Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined? The one criticism I have, the pacing.
It doesn't get enough support.
You should have been able to change your job system way early on. It took 20 hours of gameplay for me to be able to change my job system in Dragon Quest 7.
It's a long game.
I literally played for 10 hours, and all of the job points I earned were a complete waste of time because the job was already maxed. That's stupid. They should have known easily that the job system should be available earlier, or at least make the jobs have different abilities or something. They could have done a million things. Instead, they just had you sit there and have your combat be worthless for 10 hours. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Can I name the things I like about Resident Evil?
That is the same as the original game. It took about between 15 to 20 hours to get to the job section. So that's how long it should take.
Evil 9 the most? Oh, sure. Let's see. Number 1, the graphics are outstanding. The things I like about Resident Evil 9 the most? Oh, sure. Let's see. Number 1, the graphics are outstanding, right? I don't think I have a single complaint about the graphics. I think they're really good.
You cannot stop looking at OBS.
This time around, the atmosphere is way more in line with classic Resident Evil. The fact that there is an ominous threat and you don't know what it is. The zombies are back and there's variations on zombies. I definitely like that. Let's see. And I would say, here's the thing. I like the idea of resource management.
I will say, here's the thing. The bottom line is, the fact of the matter is, hate to say it,
being a thing again, I like the idea of the puzzles being a key aspect again. Even not to say that they weren't previous, but now it does feel more like classic Resident Evil as you play it. And the items that are being dropped are way more scarce and rare. It's not like, oh, kill an enemy, ammo, kill an enemy, green herb, kill an enemy, more, you know, and then you have fucking crazy inventory. It's not like that, which is good. It makes it more feel like the older aspects of survival horror mean something more again.
Okay, you know oh my god, dude.
Like the
look at
older
this.
aspects of survival horror mean something more again. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that sentence was either. But here, look, watch this. This is the most egregious flex you've ever seen in your life. Watch, okay? You think he's done with the first one, but he's not. There's a second flex, okay? Watch this.
The older aspects of survival horror
he checks
mean something more again.
First.
You know what I'm saying? Other aspects of survival horror mean...
This is the first one, and then he's going to tuck it in and do it again. Ready?
Mean something more.
Okay, he's looking first. Yeah, hold on, that's not buff enough. Hang on, watch this.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He sucks them up. Watch this. Boom.
I would say those are my top 3. The graphics, the atmosphere being more like classic Resident Evil, and the gameplay elements being more like classic survival horror again. It feels more like a throwback and a tie to the old games.
He can't stop looking. He cannot.
Again, 7 and 8.
Stop wearing these shirts. You can't stop looking. It must be so annoying.
8 were good games.
Just cover your screen up.
This feels like, hey, let's get back to Resident Evil again.
Yeah, let's get back. That's what I say. Let's get back.
I'm glad to hear that. MVL Roy says he's 9 hours into the game and he's watching my gameplay on demand after, you know, he does those segments. I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
Get help. Lord Grimm is a good point. Every game has a pacing problem except it's him. You need to add time for begging, you know? Chew wants to play. We haven't got Resident Evil yet. Chew wants to get it, though, but the problem is it's too violent. So, you know, whenever we play a game, the kids got to come around and watch, and that's pretty fucking violent. But she did say, and she wanted to pass this on, that they made the dude much hotter. Leon got way hotter in his age. She didn't want to share that. So there you go. She's simping with him now. I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with that right now. Pat Noticer says, the Japanese name for Resident Evil is Biohazard. The mold is also a biohazard, obviously. And Resident Evil Leon explicitly says the Ganados aren't zombies. Well, you know, to him, it's level 1 zombies, right? Because Pat Noticer.
Let's see here. Whoops. What was that?
Exactly. Hey, it's AP. I have that going for me.
Someone tipped $1 and said, despite looking older than ever, that's hilarious. Yeah.
Speaking of which, good timing. Okay, here we go. Where are we going with this?
Someone tipped $1 and said, despite looking older than ever, that's hilarious. Yeah, this is obviously a jab. You're looking older than ever. Well, I am older than ever.
You got him, whoever you are. Holy shit. Despite looking older than ever.
That's hilarious. Yeah, this is obviously a jab. You're looking older than ever.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
What do you think, dumb shit?
Older than ever. That's how time works.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? As you get older, you don't look younger. That doesn't happen.
Yes, it does. If you take care of yourself, sir, which is someone as healthy living as you are, should be happening, right? You'd think.
You either stay looking the same or you look older. There's no way to go backwards in time. For the record here, let's be clear, okay?
That's the thing that's weird is because most people, when they lose weight, you know, you can take a few years off. You lose some weight, you know, get in better shape. You know, I'm not talking about getting buff, but I'm saying like lose 10 pounds. A lot of people do look better. It takes a few years off. That's not been the case for him in any way.
There's no way to go backwards in time. For the record here, let's be clear, okay? Anyway, they're saying, you seem to be taking it well, and you're being wise about aging gracefully. A picture of LTG taken at a convention has exposed him as someone who uses filters to look younger. What wisdom can you share about being comfortable in your own skin?
Oh, God.
It's this simple, all right? It's very simple. If you accept reality, all right, which is you're going to get older, you're going to look different, things will not be as they were when you were in your youth, okay? The moment that you accept that, it just becomes easy, okay?
Yep,
For
give
me,
up. Jesus, take the wheel. That's the best course of action. You have no control over your own looks. Don't give a fuck. That's what he's going to say right now?
Think of it this way.
Go ahead,
I'm happily married. So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go out there looking like some kind of a freaking Adonis and trying to show off for the women and be like, oh, look at me. I don't need to.
You would never want to be attractive for your mate?
I'm happily married. Now, by the way, that doesn't mean I let myself go.
Oh.
You notice I'm looking slimmer. I'm looking buffer than I have since I started as a YouTuber. This is actually the best physical shape I've been in since my early 20s. I'm 175 pounds. Okay? Crazy. I never thought I never thought I would get here. Once I got fat, I never thought I would get back to how I used to be, and I have. Okay? But I don't need to show off. I'm not doing it to say, hey, look, I'm young again and I'm strong again and look how much I can lift. Here, I'm going to record my workouts and share them with you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that at all. I don't care. I'm doing it for my own health so that I can be there to spend time with my wife as long as I possibly can and have a good life with her. That's why I'm doing the workouts. That's why I'm trying, I'm not doing it to look like a young guy. Oh, look at me. Oh, let me flex on stream every day. I don't need to.
But why do you then while looking into OBS?
Okay. Now, in regards to how I look, I just, I've asked my wife, what do you think? Do you think that I should change my beard? Should I dye my beard? Should I grow my beard out all the way? What do you think about my hair?
I don't give a shit is the response.
She just tells me the same answer. I like you how you are.
Which means I don't give a fuck.
I don't want you to change. You can if you want. Like she's outright told me, listen.
I don't give a shit about you. Leave me alone.
If you get tired of how you look.
You're being insanely loud right now.
Or if you think that you could look better on a stream if you dyed your beard, if you did this, if you did that, then go for it. But I like you how you are. And I would be not sad, but she would be not even disappointed. What's the word? Like, obviously she would accept it, but she wouldn't be as happy with how I looked if I changed how I look. That's what she's told me.
I don't get it. That sounds like a cool made-up story there, bro.
That's the case. Hey, just be you, right? Don't need to get hair club for men because my hairline is receding here. Don't need to dye my beard. Don't need to...
Just for the record, hair club for men is the thing that dyes your hair. It's not about receding hairline, I don't think. But go ahead.
Hair club for men because my hairline is receding here. Don't need to dye my beard. Don't need to do any of that shit. I'm good. And in fact, I'm feeling better right now than I have in a very long time. I'm feeling very happy and healthy. I'm sore because I'm working out, but I'm happy and I'm healthy, and that's what's important, you know? Like last night, I once again hit a new record for sit-ups. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this much exercise.
Baby.
And I'm able to pull it off
Fifth
at my
band.
age. Never did I thought I'd be almost 44 years old and I'm doing this much exercise and it's working, it's going. I'm like, wow, it's excellent. And now I'm sore as shit. My back is killing me. My stomach is killing me because I did so many last night. But it's working out. Like I said, I am 175 pounds. My torso is like a freaking rock. I'm like, damn, this is awesome. So good stuff all around there. All right. But that's the thing. Guy like LTG and others, they're having midlife crises. To them, the reason that they need to exude this youth is because they can't accept the fact that they're getting older. They can't accept the fact that things change. Things will sag. Things will get wrinkly. Your hair will change color. Yes, I'm really sure that LTG doesn't have a single great...
Since you came in, I knew back then you were that special. I'm so in love, so deep in love, that you came into my...
hair anywhere.
That's what DSP's thinking about right now, by the way.
On his head at his age of 40 years old. Right. I'm sure that he had never got a gray hair in his life, right? We all believe that. It's totally all legit. Yeah, right. There's not a single male on fucking Earth who doesn't have a gray hair at the age of 40. Not one. They all have it. Okay? So you don't have to fake it if you've accepted who you are and you're okay with yourself. Okay?
Yeah, I got felt it. Hair club for men is for the... so clearly he knows something about this. It is for balding.
It's that simple.
Please, Yakudo. What? All right. He said it's also for balding. Thank you. You're going bald too, above your eyes. I'm see that.
Trying to impress anyone here.
You are.
Anyone at all. I just want to be healthy.
Sir, you are going bald above your eyes. That's just a fact. Jesus, he's pissed. Okay.
Let's see here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Yeah, this is Metal Gear Solid music.
I got a $3 tip, but someone phrased it. First of all, they're talking about a Wings REEStreamer. I know nothing about this.
Oh, here we go.
And you worded it wrong, so I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, that's easy.
I'll
Very
just
convenient.
read what they said. Are you aware a Wings REEStreamer got taken today relatively quickly? What do you mean? They got kidnapped?
Taken down, you mean?
So they were restreaming Wing?
Okay.
Damn. I'm not kidding. That's what the message says. Hopefully they could find him. Play through in the
Okay.
interest in my fan base, and I probably eventually LG playthrough in the near. And do you plan on doing a Pokemon FR and LG playthrough in the near future? So FR is Fire Red and LG is Leaf Green.
Yes.
Yes, I probably eventually will play one of them. There has been interest in my fan base and viewership to play classic Pokemon. So I do feel like one day I will. It's not going to probably be anytime soon. All right. But we'll see. Now, actually, I have a follow-up to what we talked about yesterday.
Must-miss situation right now.
So here's a weird thing. Yesterday, during the podcast, I reacted to a bunch of trailers that released for 3 Pokemon games. The first game was Pokemon Winds and Waves. The second was Pokemon Coliseum, and the third was Pokemon Pocopia. Pokemon Pocopia releases this Thursday, right? And the trailer itself basically featured a female narrator who talked like a mother talking to an infant. The way she presented the game was like it's for small children.
Yes.
Okay, that's exactly how the game is presented. And then when they're showing the content of the game, I thought it was going to be Pokemon plus Animal Crossing, but it looks way more like Pokemon plus Dragon Quest Builders. And I don't want to play Dragon Quest Builders again. I played Dragon Quest Builders 2, and hi Jasper, how you doing? And I felt Dragon Quest Builders 2 was too grindy, too lengthy, didn't focus on enough stuff that was interesting, and it was a big time waster. I'm not saying it was a bad game, I'm just saying they should have paced it better and had more interesting content along the way, and they didn't. So, if Pokemon Pocopia is essentially Dragon Quest Builders with a Pokemon facelift, then I'm not interested in it. So I went from being very interested in this game to watching the trailer yesterday, and I got completely turned off. Like, I'm probably not going to play it. And it seemed like most of the streaming audience agreed with me, right? So anyway, guess what? The reviews for Pokemon Copia were released today. You ready for this?
Yeah.
8 to 10. Every outlet either gave it 8, 9, or 10. I think GameSpot was an 8. IGN was a 9. And I'm looking at these reviews, and I'm like, did I fucking see a different trailer?
A trailer is not the game, sir. Guy Incognito says, LTG Wings and Sir Asmund live in a fully furnished 3-bedroom apartment in his head. Look at his arm gains. Looks like his arm gains have diminished drastically, Mr. Workout. I bet someone's going to make a comparison, because I kind of noticed that as well, you know. He hasn't been feeding the puppies, you know. He hasn't been feeding the wolves their protein recently. You got to take care of those pythons. You got to feed them.
These reviews, and I'm like, did I fucking see a different trailer?
Uh-huh.
What in that game that was shown during the trailer, is it like an 8 to 9 or 10 out of 10? I'm just scratching my fucking head like, what?
Huh? What?
So, does anyone even know? I didn't read the reviews, but I'm shocked.
What does Warrior 64 say?
That highly, you know? The thing is,
why?
I think we're going to probably skip it, or here's what we're going to do. This week, my focus is Resident Evil Requiem. All right? I want to play through it this week, and I want to try to beat it by the end of the week. Because Friday is my marathon, my classics retro marathon. We're doing all Nintendo games in a cool marathon setting. It's going to be very fun. So I have today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday to try to finish Resident Evil Requiem. Okay? Pocopia comes out Thursday. Well, I say, let's just focus on Resident Evil. Now, let's say the game releases on Thursday, and it does really well. Everyone's playing it and saying, oh my God, this game is simply amazing. You must play it. Then I'd be okay with getting it and playing it, because that was the plan to begin with.
If it's the trendy game to play, okay.
I'm shocked that we watched that trailer yesterday. It looks like a game for toddlers. And then now the reviews come out today, and everyone's like, oh, 10 out of 10, stellar game. Huh?
Again, I once again state the trailer made me more interested in it, because it looks like there's way more shit to do than they first showed. But anyways, go ahead.
I mean? Like, it's like the marketing completely contradicts the reviews.
No,
so
I disagree.
What am I missing?
Completely. 100% opposite of what I think.
I want to know what the hell I'm missing.
I did see the trailer for fucking Wind and Waves. When did the person at Pokemon decide that's the grass we're going with? And, like, that's just cool. Like, I don't care that much about graphics, but I really feel like we could do better with the fucking grass. Like, why do we decide this is the grass? And then it's like, yep, all right, new Pokemon game? Well, we don't need to work on grass. Let's stick with this. We have the grass nailed down. Like, is that the statement? Is that what we're going with here? I mean, come on. That's the first thing I noticed. We cannot improve on grass? Everyone's going to choose the dog. I'm choosing the blue guy. He's sneaky.
Nuzlocke. Is it Nuzlocke or Nuzlocke? I've heard of this before. So isn't that you play the game in a certain way that you're locked into playing it with certain Pokemon for the entirety of the game, and it makes the playthrough very challenging? Like, I wouldn't be opposed to doing that.
No, please do it. Please do it.
If I were to play Fire Red or Leaf Green,
please
I'd probably just want to play them straight. The only classic Pokemon I ever played was Classic Blue.
Yeah,
I never
please do
played
Nuzlocke.
Fire Red, Leaf Green, any of these other versions. I never even played the original Pokemon in color. So I think I would like to do a straight, normal playthrough of it first, and then maybe down the line, if we wanted to do something like that, we could.
He'll do Nuzlocke with save states, so defeat the whole purpose.
Does that make sense?
Sitting up in bed is not a sit-up. He hit a new max. The max of 6. He's getting there.
Where is the Yoshi Lego? It's March. Every month I swap out my background.
Yeah,
so
dumb
the Yoshi
shit.
Lego is in storage. I brought back out the Piranha Plant Lego. And I also brought out this cool new 3D hand that's holding my retro SNES 8-bit dough controller.
Yeah, dumb shit.
But the Yoshi Lego will likely come back at some point during the year again.
What's the alternate to a straight playthrough? Cold turkey playthrough.
Jade, how are you? Good to see you, Jade. How you doing today, man? So, Nuzlocke means you can only catch one Pokemon per area. If one faints, it dies and you can't use it again. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
We are one away, but we have used both of our free spaces. We need a pure what's up name at this point. Cream Pie says, sorry I'm late, Ugg. What have I missed? Not much. I think the best thing so far is the recap. Yesterday had some funny moments, so check that out. I'll do timestamps.
What area entails, right? Like what constitutes an actual area?
Oh my god, it's not that difficult, man. It's too complicated for you? What's an area? What are these roots you talk of, okay? Root.
Since
What's
it's
a
so
root?
nice outside, why not do an outdoor stream today? Well, you may not realize this, but I live on reality where you can't bring expensive PCs. No, I'm not getting fries from McDonald's. I have no desire. I'm doing a 3-burger taste test. I don't think I need fries, right? I'm also not getting soda. I'll be drinking water.
Yeah, eat that. Oh, you got him, Phil.
Desert is in my...
I'm just eating 3 burgers. I don't want to do anything unhealthy. I'm just eating the 3 burgers, dumb shits.
Yes, Crimson Desert is in my games lineup for this month. Absolutely. Yeah, anytime. No, I have not seen the new Superman movie. I don't have Max, so I'm probably not seeing it anytime soon. Blind, I did not take RTU's advice on mic placement. I always knew that this type of microphone is supposed to be positioned like this, but my old setup didn't let me do it.
Ah, okay. So RTU was correct then.
My old setup, I had a laptop in front of me here on a laptop desk. I had a bootleg piece of shit desk sitting over here, okay, that I could barely even attach the microphone to. The only way to get the microphone in position was to have it hanging from above, which is still a viable way to have a microphone. But you're right, when you talk down into this style of mic, it works a little better. And by the way, for the record, the real reason it sounds better is because I bought the Roland Bridgecast and I'm using software to edit how the microphone sounds. It's actually not the positioning whatsoever. If I put it up here like this, which is how it used to be, it still sounds exactly the same.
That's not where it was, King.
You notice that? This is exactly how it used to be.
Sounds less good, actually.
I put it back down, and it sounds exactly the same.
It sounds different. Nope,
it's
the other
not
way.
the positioning. It's the software and the Roland Bridgecast that's doing it.
Okay.
So,
but thanks for taking Review Tech's advice, though. Good job.
There you go.
Good job, though.
But it was just viability. Like, people kept bothering me saying, hey, your mic's in the wrong position. It's like, yeah, I know. What would you like me to do? I can't make the mic be in the right position with the old shitty setup I had. Now I actually have a real desk on which I can attach the mic arm properly. I have monitors on monitor arms that I can move around, and now I can get the mic in proper position, whether I'm doing a podcast or I'm doing a chill hangout session like I'm doing with you right now, or whether I'm gaming over here. I can move the mic position to the right spot, and it sounds good no matter where I am now. That's good, right? That's an improvement that I've done. But, you know, people bothering me about it, saying, oh, you're doing it wrong. Like, yeah, I fucking know I'm doing it wrong. I can't do it right. I don't have...
Why wouldn't you make sure you could do it right?
have the means to do it right, so stop bothering me. The funny part is, I did it, okay, that way for a year, and no one really cared. Like, the audio was good when I did it for that year. No one really gave a shit that the mic wasn't in the proper position, right?
No, you just banned anyone questioning how your mic sounded. And you called them fucking idiots like Review Tech USA, who gave you advice, which was clearly correct since you are taking it now. And now you're admitting you knew it was wrong?
I think in general it sounded pretty good, and it wasn't a big deal.
So now you knew it was bad, but just knowingly banned people for questioning
Jane,
it?
hopefully we get back to Leon. I know.
Okay.
We were playing with freaking Grace for 7.5 hours. Hopefully we'll get to a good section with Leon now.
Yep.
Yes, I was shocked at how good Carl's Jr. was when I tried it. I was. I had never had it except for when I first moved here in 2014.
How can you not
I tried
be?
it and it was atrocious.
Yeah.
And I hadn't even known that they had opened up a Carl's Jr. near me because I never seen it. I've never driven by it or anything.
Wake up, cat! Carl's Jr.!
So I didn't even know it existed. And that burger I tried legit was a good value, had good flavor.
It's near us!
I mean, it was insanely unhealthy.
Uh-huh.
But I was shocked that it was actually that good. I would probably like to try them again, but try their standard menu, because that burger I think was new. I think I'd like to try some of their standard menu stuff. In fact, after today, we got to figure out what on earth we're doing next week for DSP Tries It, because I don't even know what we want to do. I'm not really even, having any ideas besides Papa John's, which people don't seem too keen on. Jaron Church for a $20 contract.
He says Pokemon Fire Red. What will DSP respond
So
with?
I assume that means you like Pokemon Fire Red. I think it's just, is it just the starter Pokemon that's the difference? Because I remember when I got Pokemon Blue, it was Squirtle was your starter Pokemon.
You know there's other choices, right? Did you actually play the game? How can someone play Pokemon and not know there's choices? Like, that's the most basic thing ever. That's the core element.
Because I remember when I got Pokemon Blue, it was Squirtle was your starter Pokemon, right? And I never owned any other versions of original Pokemon, so I didn't really know the differences.
You can choose, you know?
I never got Yellow, I never got any of them. Some good attendance. Well, now that we have some good attendance building up, I'd like to say welcome everyone to the stream. This is the DSP more we'll get away. One of the ways you can support it is if you're on YouTube algorithms, chat, crown today subscriber, and again, something that I haven't mentioned in a very long time. There are limited time
merch stores
badges that are available on the kick side. If you gift 10 subs, I'll give you the VIP badge.
Oh my God.
A special badge that sits next to your name permanently in chat.
Oh my God, really?
20 subs, I'll give you the OG badge, which is another permanent unlock, and it's incredibly rare because almost no one does that much support, okay? That's available. That's been available for a long time.
Listen. I'm tired of this. You know what? I'm tired of people that are shilling their merch. What I want to see is people shilling out their badges. That's what we all want.
I just haven't really talked about it. Now, if you're not interested in either the YouTube or kick side of stuff, but you still want to support the
This is much better than shilling t-shirts. I like this.
In chat, go ahead, shout. Thank you, guys.
Empty Place Full of Spiders says, here's a contribution for the True Sedent Evil Fund. Also, did you try to ask AI notable things Darkside Phil would do as head of Xbox? I never tried that. Here, let me try that now. Hold on. I've done the what has he done as a streamer thing, and that was very funny. But let's see what DSP would do as head of Xbox. Let's see. What do you think?
The starters are the same. They didn't include any of the yellow changes in Fire Red or Leaf Green. Pretty much the only one they incorporated the third version changes is Heart Gold Soul Silver. So what is Fire Red and Leaf Green then? What's the difference? Because like I said, I played Pokemon Blue.
Okay, don't care.
So what is the actual difference then?
Oh, different Pokemon.
In the wild, there'll be some different Pokemon depending on which version you bought.
If Darkside Phil somehow became head of Xbox in Phil Spencer's old role, it would be chaos, but not in the evil mastermind way, more in the misaligned incentives and ego management way. Decision-making would be largely emotionally driven. Focus would shift towards monetization over vision. Developer relations would struggle. Public messaging would be unfiltered. The brutal truth. Running a console ecosystem is 10% gaming knowledge and 90% strategic leadership. DSP is a personality-driven content creator, not an infrastructure architect. Different skill sets, different temperament, different league. It would be chaos. And that is what they said. I'm not making it up. It is right here. Here's a screenshot. I didn't read all the points either, but I could have read each point. Decision making would be emotionally driven. Focus would shift towards monetization over vision. DSP has a long history of donation pushes and membership pushes, or support the stream or it dies framing. I'm not making it up. Holy shit.
Blue, the original Ice Boy Pocket. That's it. I never played anything else until, like, I was a YouTuber. So I missed over a decade of Pokemon. I don't know anything about these remakes or anything. Thank you to the Random Act for $10. Appreciate that. Into Fire Red and Leaf Green, Pokemon have passive abilities. The special stat is split into special attack, special defense. Oh, I didn't know any of that.
No, I didn't know any of that. Huh?
I had no clue.
Up to 9 bands now.
Lalafell says, yeah, for example, Scyther is exclusive to Pokemon Red.
Skullamanjaro.
10 now.
Got it. It was the Game Boy Advance re-release color update. End of the day, it's all emulation. Oh, so I didn't even know that. So it's not the original Game Boy version. It's the Game Boy Advance version. Oh, this is all news to me.
Benjamin says, Phil's so sensitive about hair dye. Yes, I think that's, a lot of people say I have an L take on this. I am in the no dye camp. And that's why he is so sensitive about it, because he doesn't do it. And he does, he hates when detractors say he does something that he doesn't do. That's one of the things he hates the most. So I think he doesn't do it, and that's why he is so sensitive about it. But I know a lot of
There's
people
also
say
new
it's an L.
post-game content with Sevi Islands that have Generation 2 Pokemon on them. Oh,
Okay, who
the
cares?
improved graphics, better music, and then there was all this optional like content, like post-game dungeons and stuff that was added extra that made the game better.
That's true too.
Maybe
Slimes.
that's kind of what it is then. Okay, got it.
Okay, get it.
That's cool
true.
then. Is it worth $20? Yeah, I guess for one. I wouldn't buy both. That's stupid. But maybe just buying one to play the original Pokemon game again with some improvements would be pretty cool. Oh, we tried Project Zomboid. It didn't work. I had no idea what was going on in the game. I couldn't even read the menus because the text is microscopic in the game.
Similar to RimWorld, huh?
And no one in chat could sufficiently explain to me how to play it, so I said screw it, and we never played it again. We only did it for like 30 minutes, and it was boring as shit.
Similar to RimWorld?
I feel like there are some games that, like, the only way that you can ever really...
So this is the plan guy today, it seems, the random act. Remember he said, wait till you see how this week turns out, detractors. Maybe this is one of those plan dudes.
Enjoy them, is to sit down with an audience who knows the game.
Yeah?
To explain it to you. Just didn't sit down, it becomes enjoyable. But people said, hey, play Project Zomboid in the Halloween marathon, and I did, and it didn't work because how am I going to learn that game on the fly when I'm only going to play it a half an hour to an hour anyway? It just didn't work. You know, I don't think I would want to go play Project Zomboid either. Like, we already got RimWorld. I think we have more than enough ancient games right now in the rotation like that.
Yeah, ancient. Super ancient. Hey, what's going on Fridays in the Retro Marathon? Yumoto says 2029, back when I had the shitty L desk. It always comes full circle. I guarantee, guys, this is a promise. This is a long-term promise, so you can record this date. At one point... he will say, I got out of control with the RGBs back then. He will definitely say that. He'll say, I spent hours making the theming for them. I was wasting so much time with the RGBs. I realized you guys don't need that kind of stuff.
The random act did another
It's going to happen.
$10 super chat and says, start pairing with the hatchet. It's so satisfying. Maybe we will, but we have to actually play with Leon. This is the point I'm making. We're 8 hours into the game. We've only played with Leon for 30 minutes. And the first two segments were 5 minutes each where you didn't ever need to parry.
Yeah, that's true.
They were piss easy. And the third segment...
he did kind of do it, Pendant said, but I'm talking about the full, all-out, RGBs are going to be gone style. It has to be a full break.
The first two segments were 5 minutes each where you didn't ever need to parry because they were piss easy. And the third segment was 20 minutes where you went through the mansion that was empty because I killed everything with Grace. And then you have to fight a few blister heads, and then that's it. It's over. I'm like, what the hell?
Okay, so you don't like it or you like it? Oh.
I hope. Today we will actually get to a real Leon segment, and then maybe I'll actually start learning his mechanics for real.
Okay.
Okay? It has to be the first one that pops up. For example, if a Pidgey pops up on Route 1, that's your Pokemon for that route.
Yeah.
Now, do you keep the Pokemon permanently until they die, and you can use those Pokemon for the rest of the game? Or are you saying you can only use one Pokemon? That's insane. How could one Pokemon beat everything?
They can do it. It can do it. Why don't you just Google? It's easier.
How is that even possible?
Just Google it. It's quicker.
With a Pokemon that has all your weaknesses, and you're not effective against it. How could you win?
Yep. How can you win? No one can do it. It's impossible. Never can be done. There's a cool guy called J Rose that actually does that. He used to do. I got him into commentating Mario 64 actually, but he does a whole series of that. He does every single Pokemon. He plays only with that Pokemon, and he shows how to do it. It's pretty cool. J Rose on YouTube. He's cool. Cool dude.
That I'm confused at. You can't keep the Pokemon until it dies. You get another Pokemon for every
See,
route.
there he is again.
So you can alternate through the Pokemon. Got it. Okay. You're not just stuck with that one as the only one you use.
There's the random act again.
Maybe
this was the plan.
Right now we're in the basement. It's so dark.
It's so dark, dude.
Can't see shit anyway. So, but maybe I'll try it. Thank you for $10.
Keep it coming with the hints. I could use more hints.
Oh, it's not about the joy of learning how to play the game yourself. It's about being told how to do it.
Yeah.
Is it now in chat? Okay, I'm going to be honest. Let's be honest.
Show up, engage, and support just said. Look at the idiots over on YouTube trying to teach our King Nuzlocke when the party will be consistent of whatever Princess Luna wants for $20 each. Got him. Show up, engage, and support tonight.
Because people are criticizing now in chat. They're like, oh, it's not about the joy of learning how to play the game yourself. It's about being told how to do it. Okay, here's what I want you to think.
Okay, here we go.
It's your first day on the job.
Yeah?
You'll walk into the assembly room, okay? And they show you a metal press. So there's two situations. Situation number one, your new boss says, okay, I'm going to teach you how to use this metal press to do your job. Here's how you do it. Step one, you release the clamp like this, right? Step two, you get the piece of metal, the raw metal, you put it in. Step three, you put the clamp down like this. Step four, you push the button. Step five, right? Okay. All right, you see what happened? So now the product's done. That's how you do it. Let's see you do it one more time. Okay, sure. We'll do it like, oh, no, you forgot the step. Okay, thank you.
It sounds like you're describing a tutorial.
Reminding me, now let me learn how to do it right. You do it, okay. So then you learn how to do it. And then your boss says, all right, I showed you how to do it. You learned how to do it. Have a good day. Do be productive. Okay.
Dark Souls backdrop music here.
Sure. Right? So that's scenario number one. Scenario number two, it's your first day on the job. You walk into the assembly area. Your boss walks you over to the machine, the press machine. He says, okay, have a good day. And he just walks away. And you're staring at the machine like, the fuck is this? What? Huh? How do I do it? Is there any instructions? Nope. There's nothing.
What do I
do? Okay, I guess I'll just flub it. So you put your first piece of metal in. You did get the end product to at least you got hours of time that should have been productive and you should have been putting out product. Do you see the difference?
I don't see the difference at all. Games tell you how to play them if you pay attention.
I'm a streamer.
Oh.
Okay? A streamer is supposed to be interacting and entertaining you. Not sitting there fucking about trying to figure out how to do something because the game doesn't explain it.
Okay.
So it's much better for me to have an interactive stream with you where you could say, hey, so we know what this game is. Let's explain the basics. Then you'll learn them on the fly, and then we could get going with a serious run and have fun. So you could do that for like a stream.
It's not a serious run, though, if everyone tells you how to do every single thing. That's the problem, though.
I learn, and then we have fun together.
Or
I fuck about for 7 streams where I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm failing. I'm miserable. I'm messed up. Haha. So who does that cater to? Morons and trolls who just want to see the streamer suffer, not make good content, not have a good social interactive time, but instead we just want to see them fail miserably so we can clip farm it. You see the difference?
No.
It's called being intelligent versus being a fucking idiot. I'm not a fucking idiot anymore, that's for sure. I don't clip farm for these idiots. So I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to interact with my audience, have a good time, and make good content in the process. I'm not going to listen to idiots who just demand everything. It's just the same idiots who say, well, anytime you play a game, play it on the hardest difficulty the first time. Well, I don't even know the gameplay mechanics yet. Too bad. Just play it on the hardest difficulty because we want to see you fail and suffer and be miserable. No. Fuck you. This isn't the torture stream.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're not providing anything for the clippers.
To torture the streamer. This is the stream where I make entertainment content for people who are nice people. People who are not sociopaths, who want to see people suffer and have pain. There's a place for that. You want to know what it's called?
Where?
Lolcow Live. You can go to Lolcow Live and see people torture themselves, publicly humiliate themselves, do horrible rituals to themselves, and then if you
horrible rituals,
that content, you could support it. That's not what DSP Gaming is.
Okay.
There's a place for that. It ain't this channel.
Okay. Well, I'm glad there's no clips. That's my favorite thing. He's not making any more clips. Remember, no one even said that statement he said. That's why he went on a banning spree after that. Yeah, Evil Mode has a good point. I'm not an idiot, so hold my hand the entire game. Yeah, it makes sense. And we can quit Kirby.
You?
Lolcow rituals.
What's up, Peter? How are you?
You got it! Hey. Monday style!
Want to listen to some tunes?
It's been a while, hasn't it? At least 3 weeks. 2 weeks, maybe. There he is. Look at that sexy man dancing.
Already.
Whoa, easy. We earned this. Good start to the week. Come on. This is what hitting the goal looks like. A real goal. Uh-oh, here it comes. Ethan.
Betrayed me.
Spoonie really fucks up the FPS. Not gonna lie. Sing it, Jimmy.
Always gonna show me again.
Get out of here.
Indrid, step on me.
Oh, God. That's still a glitch. We got to work on that. Pet Noticer in the house says, DSP combines the worst of both worlds. Slow as fuck and gets handheld and is horrible at the game. You're right. All three. There he is.
So in a Nuzlocke, if you find a shiny, you're able to use the shiny no matter what because they're so rare. That's pretty cool.
I don't think you need to worry about that edge case, bro.
Roundtable hold, thank you for a $5.
He won't say that.
Okay, folks, probably
it says a robust and meaningful man. He's not going to say it anymore.
10 more minutes and then we're over 400. Today we only have 280. Looks like attendance may be lower today.
Yeah, he. By the way, I really think he thought Resident Evil hype was going to last forever and it's just going to save the business. Like, I really was expecting a video kind of. You know, a video saying something like, you know, guys, Resident Evil is going so great this week. I'm just going to keep playing it. Like, I'm sure he hasn't done that yet. But, like, yeah, it's day one hype. It's gone.
Yesterday we had over 400. Today we only have 280.
Yeah.
How are we doing on Kick? All right, I'm going to wait till 12:30, but we're going to begin with gameplay at 12:30. Okay?
Tell your friends. Ooh, we are 5 away from another 17, by the way. We had 17 bans 2 days in a row.
That's exactly right. Rose Diamond says, I only play a game on the hardest difficulty if it's a type of game I'm already super familiar with.
Who cares? Who cares?
Intended default experience if you're trying to fairly criticize and talk about a game. If I play a survival horror game on the hardest difficulty of the first run, my criticisms might not be legit because the reason that I'm having a criticism might be because the game's too tough, but I selected that difficulty.
Yeah, and you could say that in your review.
So that's on me. That's not on the game. That was supposed to be an extra challenge for those who wanted it. And so if I say the game's too hard, that's on me for selecting hard.
And you would say that in your review.
See? So most of the time, when I play a video game the first time, I'm going to go with the default experience, whether medium or...
No one cares. No one cares. Yes, that's obvious.
Absolutely, Quantum. Quantum Daniel says, to be fair, it's not necessarily about playing a game well. Many streamers aren't great at games. It's more important to be entertaining. And do you think someone would be more entertaining when they are enjoying what they're doing because they understand it and they're making progress? Or if they're just beating their head against a brick wall like this, not knowing what the hell's going on, failing miserably and being miserable?
The second one.
It's more entertaining.
The second one.
You might say torture. If you like torture, go to a torture stream.
That's what this is.
They exist. Again, the Lao Cow stuff exists. You could go to a torture stream. You could see a walrus-looking man take off his fucking shirt in a public humiliation ritual, okay? You could see a guy say the N-word 1,000,000 times, then do a public punishment by drawing all over his body in permanent marker. These things exist.
Yes.
If you like public torture, go watch public torture.
You could see a man stuff his face with 3 different McDonald's burgers on the same day. It's the public torture. If you want that, you could go find it, all right?
That's not what DSP Gaming is.
That's not what DSP Gaming is about.
Never will be.
Never will be, dude. Oh, God. Okay, I'm risking it.
Gaming is and never will be. Okay? Okay.
Oh, he kind of cut it there. It's kind of a cucking, but it's kind of still dead air. He's just banning.
Okay.
Holy shit, we got him!
Folks.
Fuck!
Just a couple more minutes.
If he didn't say that okay, we would have been very close. Damn. He banned Rowdy Roddy Trotter! Rowdy Roddy Trotter went down! No!
Okay, folks. Just
Rowdy Roddy Trotter!
With Resident Evil. Thank you so much again to the Random Act for another 20 HD. So much for all these super chats. Skipping in the rain. Can I do a stream where I'm a gleeful young 17-year-old skipping in the rain? I mean, that would be neat, but the problem with that is...
What do you say?
Lalafell says, would you be interested in streaming a choose-your-own-adventure book where you're reading it and chat picks what happens?
Oh, God.
I mean, that would be neat, but the problem with that is...
God,
okay,
can
so
you
for
imagine?
example, let's say we actually find one of these choose-your-own-adventure books from back in the day, and let's say we have full chat interaction. Probably people would be stupid, and they would look it up and find the plot online and just pick the worst ending or pick something stupid instead of it legitimately being random. Like, I like the idea of it so random.
Trolls would ruin it. They would say what would happen.
Let's say we actually find one of these books, and there's 3 options, and we do polling, and each time people vote, and we go with the vote. But the problem is human nature is to cheat and to spoil and to.
That's literally what DSP would do with Choose Your Own Adventure books. That's why he's saying this. This is what he did.
Stupid. So I guarantee you some idiot would look it up and spoil it for everyone, and then we'd pick the stupid choices. You know what I mean?
Who cares?
If there was a way to genuinely do it legit and it was actually random, then I'd be interested in doing it, but I feel like people would just cheat and guide it in the wrong direction.
Who cares? Oh my God. You know what happens in those wrong directions? Like, you get in trouble for staying out late or some shit. That's what happens in those books.
Remake. People Person says, I just got here. I remember Resident Evil Remake. Oh, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Being one of your best playthroughs ever. It was on hardcore. You were really frustrated for a lot of it, but you loved it. Yeah, but it wasn't worth it. Like, here's the thing. Did that playthrough work? Yes, it did. Do you want to know why it worked?
Why?
Because that was the best game that year. If it was any other game and I had played it like that, it would have failed.
But there's always an excuse as to why that works.
It's legitimately the best game that year. So stuffing through that insane, crazy challenge kind of was worth it. Do you understand? I'm not going to do that with 99% of games. And by the way, to this day, I still regret doing that because now there's no reason to ever go back to the game. If I had played Resident Evil 2 Remake first run as normal difficulty and did both sides, it would have done just as well as the playthrough did at the time, and I would have saved content for later where we could go back and play it again on the hardcore.
Okay.
And it would have been a more fun experience because I would have already known the basics of the game. You know what I mean? I would have liked it better.
Yeah,
so
thanks for bringing up that one example that perfectly counters my point. But here's why that doesn't matter. Because of this other random thing I can say.
I actually cheated myself out of an awesome second run playthrough that people would have enjoyed because I did it at first. So, yeah, I do think it's stupid. I do think this whole, get good, measure the size of your ASCII code penis on the internet because you beat a single-player game on a harder difficulty thing, it's dumb as fuck. I've always thought that, too. I think it's really stupid that people actually judge skill level off of the difficulty level you picked in a single-player game. That's idiotic.
ASCII code,
Now, there is an exception to that.
Oh, please.
If you purposefully pick the easiest difficulty and you coast through every game and there is no challenge and no actual overcoming of any kind of difficulty, then it's not entertaining, right? You want to see someone learn, struggle, overcome, persevere. That's the story of something entertaining, the drama of it, right? So no, I would never just play every game on easy, but at the very same time, I think it's equally stupid to play every game on hard. I do. Experience. Rabbit Doom says if you played Remake 2 without ink ribbons, you wouldn't experience the best survival horror experience.
Yes, exactly. Thoughts?
Mara Kovar says, actually, I played Resident Evil 2 hardcore for the first time, too. I still regret it. Oh, wow. The Bomb says, on the PC version of Resident Evil 2 Remake, they redid it to have fixed camera angles like the original. Oh, that's interesting, actually.
I'm sure you'd bitch about that. It's 2026. We don't need fixed camera angles.
Is there a desire to see me play Arkham Knight again? I've only played it the once when it was new 11 years ago. So
do a
maybe
redemption run.
Someone would like to see me
Must miss, guys. Must miss.
Play it again. I don't know.
Tuesday will come through tomorrow, though. I'm sure of it. Bad start right here. Bad. Very bad.
Okay.
Okay, you said 12:30. We're almost there. Waiting for any more money or gonna start? 300 people are watching this. You're not getting to 400. That's way more than normal. You should be happy. But nope, he had 400 yesterday, so that's what he wants. All right. I think he's going to do a redemption run of this game, by the way, because it's getting to being successful.
We're chilling. All right. everyone.
Thank fuck.
Thank you for chilling. Thanks for a good morning show. Let's end it and let's actually get set up and begin with Resident Evil for today. Like I said, I want to get around
10 minutes
3
here.
hours into Resident Evil Requiem today. I am hoping that we can get to an actual real segment starring Leon. We haven't yet, so maybe we will. I guess we'll see. All right. And thanks for watching. Chill environment. Thanks for the early support. I mean, it's awesome to get that level of support before we even booted the game. Thank you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do it all again because tomorrow, same deal. We're going to have a morning show and Resident Evil in the morning. So I'll see you then. We're going to begin. Degrees in here. Okay. Currently 82 degrees in here. So not as hot as yesterday yet, but it might get hotter. And once my wife gets home from work later, I got to close the door. And then then it's really going to heat up. So, all right.
That is going to really heat up. Trust me.
Let me get the lights off.
That's fucked up. Visit 99th since June 3rd. That's fucked up. Big ups, Aries Rise. Sorry about that. I'll fix that.
Music off. I'm going to leave the music on for a sec because I'm going to use the restroom quick. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, please.
I got to make it so that the game audio now. Okay. I have that up there.
Big ups, Pandaree. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Have fun. Good job.
Oh, degrees outside.
Oh my God, come on.
It's 56 degrees. It's 58 degrees outside. Oh, with pure sun, it's going to get so hot in here. But tomorrow rain, Wednesday rain.
56 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 13 degrees Celsius with full sun.
Thursday rain, Friday rain. So rest of the week I'll be good. Today it's going to be hot. Shit. All right. Support. I'll be right back. I'm just going to pee and then we'll get started, okay? Be right back.
Believe it or not, Phil isn't on stream. Please leave a message in the chat. I went for a walk, or I'm using my phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not on stream.
Hey, guys.
Like the timing?
Oh, lights. Lights are still out. Then one day, I won't show my lights behind me because I actually like having the lights on in here. They had a lot of atmosphere. Like, if I was able to have, like, the red lights on for Resident Evil, I think that would look really cool. But they show up too badly in the camera. So I got to have them off. Okay. All righty.
Any more support?
Get the music off.
That same guy again.
Through an insane run of Requiem, and it's a different experience from the first playthrough. Different enemy placement and behavior make it an easy thing to recommend to Resident Evil fans. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Engagement and support have been streamed all week long. So far, all right, attendance, engagement, and support have been stellar, which is why I've been able to do this and play it as much as I have, and I'm going to continue to play it as much as I am. So,
you
please,
get that
by all means, keep showing up, engaging, and supporting. Let's get it going. And
what do you mean, let's get it going?
Let's have a great time with Resident Evil today.
It's already going.
Oh, again, we got less viewers today. It sucks. I don't know why.
What do you mean, let's get it going? I wonder why.
Oh, again, we got less viewers today. It sucks. I don't know why.
People that were hyped for it have now seen it being played all over the internet. Just wait till this game gets like, $100. It's going to be like the biggest problem. He's going to be panicking. I guess people hate this game now. He's going to say it.
We were having great viewers yesterday.
Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this cope.
Looks like we got about 100 less viewers today.
Yeah?
Which stinks. We were having great viewers yesterday. The viewership yesterday beat the viewership of the release day, which is weird. Typically, release day has the best viewership, and we had more yesterday. But now it looks like it went back down today for whatever reason. Okay.
Okay, someone had a good idea here, and I want to show you before, because I know some people are going to take their leave. But the Social Blade for February is now out, and it was 1,000 viewers more than the previous February, which is February 2025. It was 1,000 viewers more than that, okay? However, I do have to add that would be the third least viewed month in DSP gaming history. February 2025 is the lowest month ever. Second lowest ever, discounting the ones where he's deleted. So we have September 2025, that's 403,000. That's the lowest viewed ever. February of 2025, 410,000. That is the second lowest. And February of 2026, 411,000 is the third lowest viewed month ever on DSP Gaming. Okay, for comparison's sake, February of 2024 had almost 100,000 more views than it did in February of 2026. Okay, so there we go.
Okay.
It was the third lowest viewed month of all. Okay.
Okay.
And
hello, everyone.
YouTube mode starts there. Stop the count. I don't think we have horsey time. You guys do win, though, so that is this.
Sadly, I think that qualifies as an extremely rare ALTL. I'm sure that won't happen again anytime soon.
But let's make it official. We have a beautiful graph now. Last time on Thursday, we had 17. Let's see, how many did we get to today before YouTube mode comes? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Draw that beautiful graph. Come on. Uh-oh. We're going down. We're going down. We're going down. 12. Our total today is 12. So unfortunately, we did not hit the goal. The horse was 17, okay? There we go. Big up. Thank you, Terrius Gaming, for your guess. I also put a limit in, so Terrius Gaming, you can't guess for another month. So hopefully we get more people guessing. But you're all legends. All right, here we go. Let's see what he's doing now.
And welcome back. Guess what?
Oh, God, who cares?
And we can actually stack 2 if we want.
Welcome back and guess
I
what?
can do another one because we have more herbs.
Okay, sweet. Let's go back to the recap then. Purple Thigh says his Remake 2 was some of the worst shit I've ever seen. I have not seen that one. Maybe this is how you don't play I've seen, but I don't know. But anyways, let's get back to the recap here. And we have a few more things from the day stream and then a few things from the night stream, and then we'll get out of here. Oh, wait. Before you leave, let me show the new thing. Okay? I've been waiting for this. So, if you've clocked out, that enters you into a battle, okay? So if you have not clocked out, clock out now, okay? Now, this should work. If it doesn't work, I'll make it work next time. So I see Dovahkiin just clocked out, and he got added. So I think, unfortunately, the people that have already clocked out aren't in there, and that's a problem. Also, my ratio is fucked up here. There we go. Get in, everybody, if you haven't clocked out. Get in. Okay? So I'll fix this here, okay? Now, we're going to take this as a trial, guys, okay? You're not going to say if this thing fucks up for some reason. It's not going to be a big deal, right? Okay, let me fix the, I don't know why it's stretching so fucking bad. But okay. All right. I'm going to fix that in post. I don't know why it's stretching so weirdly. But anyway, okay, let's just do it like this. I'll fix it. So this is how I thought this could be a fun way, not with clock out, but this is how we can decide who guesses shit or who does whatever. But here we go. This is the battle. I'm going to start it now. Start in 5, 4, 3, 2. What happens is everything's going to rush together, and we're going to see who's the one that lasts, who lives the longest. Okay. Now I'm seeing that looks like too many people. Are people getting double entries? I hope not. I hope not. This is basically an edging contest, okay? I can see it's difficult to see where you are in this, and this is the first run. Your HP, by the way, everyone has HP bars. Your HP is how many times you've clocked in. So if you have a lot of clock-ins, you have more HP, okay? So let's see how long this takes. This might take way too long, but we'll mess with it as we go. Okay, battle starts right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, battle start. Oh, that does it for me. Excuse me. There we go. Now it's a fight. Now I think there's too many people and it can't keep up, but I promise it'll get better as they subtract. As you can see, your HP bar is below your name. I wanted to make the image be there, but that's not there yet. That'll be in the future. We are mowing them down now. As we can see here, I see Solid Colt, Prime 5x5 still alive. Use Fleshlight. Seems to be doing well. Rinse Jester in there. Brad Shep 93 still has 3 of his shields. The blue line around it is the invincibility bar. Let's see who goes here. About 10 left. Bull from Night Court, 98 HP, looking fine. Just takes out somebody. Here we go, down to 8 or so. Let's see what happens here. Bull from Night Court again on the attack. Does not happen. Oh, another one bites the dust here. Derp level critical. Just took care of somebody. Down to 6, now 5. Now to 4. Sam Reynolds is looking for trouble. Only 11 HP. Michika Death takes him out. 3 left. 3 left now. Wilson Barbosa looking real strong. What can happen? Down to 2. Michika Death or Wilson Barbosa. Wilson Barbosa looks too strong, and there it is. Wilson Barbosa, the winner of the first ever Clock Out Battle Royale tournament. You win, sir. And you got 5 kills, all right? So, pretty hype, right? Not done yet. I've been tinkering. Okay? So I've been tinkering. We'll get that going. Big ups Wilson Barbosa. The first win ever. And that will count. That will be recorded, okay? So everyone's winning and losing will be counted, all right? Get out of here. All right, back to the recap. Let's go.
Okay.
I think I want to do it, though, how it's not clock out only. I don't know. We'll see. He wins the adulation of everyone around him, and he'll definitely be getting laid tonight. What else could he possibly win?
It's just super frustrating. So you can't shoot them when they're down and they're not moving. That's not fair, Capcom. That's bullshit. If I know they're going to get up, you should let me hit them when they're down. Then they're standing up and they're going to flail around like assholes. Just let me shoot them.
That's the good thing. That's a good idea. He should be able to choose the number for tomorrow. Yeah, that's true. Don't tell me now that Wilson Barbosa.
Problem, I'm level 3. I spent all the time getting level 3 gun upgrade for steady shot, and you still won't let me shoot the zombies. You think there's a problem with that?
Oh, we already saw this one. You don't think there's a problem with that?
For supporting the channel. I hope everyone is enjoying the playthrough.
Uh-huh.
And thank you so much for the support and the engagement. Remember, please like the stream if you haven't. We had 100 likes on the stream.
Oh, God.
If we're not, let's get it to 100 likes. If we're at 100 likes, let's get it to 200 likes because we got tons of viewers today.
Yeah, there's the 450 viewers.
Very excited for. Thank you, guys. If you're watching on demand, please remember to like.
Don't. Oh, Wilson Barbosa, my life has meaning again. Thanks. There you go, Wilson. Follow your dreams. A lot of updates I want to do, though. I want to get it so it's a profile picture. It should have been working, but it wasn't. You know how it goes. Not enough time in the day. We'll get it working perfectly. Oh, here we go.
Look at how much health it just took. What the fuck?
Yeah. Took out the plant. He took out the plant. Later. You can see he's really good with the Leon segments. Are you supposed to be silent again? Oh.
It instantly took all of my life. Instant.
What do you think should happen?
What a fucking...
Okay.
Yep. So you have to do that sequence no matter what or they don't die.
Uh-huh.
So they're basically redoing Resident Evil completely. Like, no Resident Evil has ever been like that before.
Yeah.
The rules have always been, you can just slowly shoot them if you want, and you can be careful. You could do melee and kill them that way if you can actually get a kill off like that. But they changed the rules.
It's a new game? This new thing about every game has to follow its own past rules to the T, or it's a problem. Is weird.
All right. Chat rate earlier was high. Chat rate right now is very low. It went down. Right? So everyone's watching and no one's talking. Because the attendance today has been great. I'll say that.
Everyone's watching. No one's talking. Yeah, that's what's happening. Definitely. 2 more from the day stream.
Everyone's really enjoying themselves, so thank you guys. Listen, the game's not perfect. There are some frustrations. It's nonsense that there's an enemy on the ground. I know they're going to get up. I shoot them, and the bullets have no effect. They have to stand up and do a transformation.
How long are we going to be salty about this?
To shoot them. That's dumb. With Leon, I'm going to be honest. I don't like this gameplay where you have to go through a loop of shoot, melee, axe finisher. You can't just shoot them to death. You can't just melee them to death. I think that's lame. You should have options on how you want to play, because otherwise it's just a pattern puzzle that you're doing, and I don't really like that. But to each their own. So
You've heard of puzzle bosses.
People might love it. I still like the game.
You've heard of... Oh, by the way, speaking of only old-fashioned, says he complained about Death Stranding 2 being the same game as the first. There's no pleasing him. And you said Death Stranding 2, which comes in less than... We are less than... Oh, just a little over 2 weeks away from Death Stranding 2 Day, where you are guaranteed to get at least an 8-hour stream of Death Stranding 2. But I need to 100% that bitch. And I can't do it tonight. I'm gonna sneak in some day streams on WPIG TV and Kick, because I really want to finish 100% that first. 100% the first one, obviously. But yeah, you're right though. You can't win with DSP. You innovate too much. You innovate too hard. You adventure too hard, or you don't adventure hard enough.
No, it has not always been like that. Beat the bashes. I've played every Resident Evil, and it's actually never been like that. Yes, there are Resident Evils where you want to go through a segment, like for example, you want to shoot the enemy enough that they get downed, right? And then you do melee to kill them. But in some, you can just stand there and keep knifing them till they get down. Like, there's different ways to do it. And in this one, it seems like there aren't different ways to do it. You're stuck doing it this one way. I don't like that. I want to have flexibility in my gameplay style.
Oh, yeah, flexibility, yeah. You could do different builds in Resident Evil. You could be a tank. You could be melee. You could be support. Is that what you want? He wants the support part. Big ups, Casey. Thank you so much. That is very meaningful. That is very meaningful. We're going to the RimWorld now. Just a few things from RimWorld. You know the RimWorld streams fucking suck, but occasionally there are some gems here. Let's start with this one.
You guys are quiet tonight. Why are you guys so quiet? No one's talking. Hello? Oh, I have on top chat. Hold on. Oh, it's the same on live chat.
Oh!
I have on top chat. Hold on. It's the same on live chat.
He thought it was on top chat, which has less. He switched it. Oh, it's the same, but whatever.
Andy Tim has to say, for those who don't know, buy it. It's pretty cool. A generous 50 super chat, and here's what Bandy Tim has to say. For those who don't know, Bandy Tim did a $50 super chat earlier on the Resident Evil stream.
Why would you say that?
Okay. So he says, this is for all the butthurt people coming to my channel and commenting because they're mad that I donated earlier, laughing out loud. Yes, sadly, this always happens. If there's anyone who is a big contributor to my content, people will go to their channels and harass them because they think for some reason it's bad to support me. I don't get it.
Oh, you get it.
I really don't, honestly. I'm sure they make a million reasons up why you shouldn't support me. But Bandy Tim, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting.
Keep it up, Bandy Tim.
Thank you so much. Now a double support. Obviously, even better. Thank you. That is so much, support today in particular. Thank you so much. Double. The double briefcase of affluence.
Keep it going, man. Keep those briefcases coming.
Oh, that will absolutely happen. Lalafell says, I haven't even donated and people are harassing me. Yeah, just literally just being in my chat, people will come to your channel and harass you. Just ignore them and block them all. That's the best thing you can do. Being honest, the best course of action, give them absolutely, positively not a single lick of attention.
Yeah, like DSP does. Follow your leader. That's what DSP does, right?
Ban, block, remove, and just move on. The moment you bring them up publicly, you talk about them, anything, that's the ammo that they want because they feel like they got some kind of attention today.
Follow what DSP does and don't talk about them.
Because remember, people who sit on the internet, dumping on people, stalking people, harassing people, have no positive lives.
Yeah.
If they did, they wouldn't be sitting on the internet stalking and harassing people all day. They have better things to do with their time.
Yeah.
So When you give them that level of interaction, that's what they're looking for. And then it's,
Ah.
oh yes, now I got my endorphins up today because someone mentioned to me something that I did, even though it's something horrible that they did. They just want to get mentioned. You see
that endorphin rush they're after.
So, Bandy Tim now has dropped. I should take my own advice. Sneed Cobain, it's impossible. I'm the streamer.
Shit.
How could I possibly ignore the harassment that you directly see in the stream? You see it in the chat. You see other people saying it in the chat. I can't control them from saying that. How could I possibly avoid that? I can't. It's impossible. That's an impossible standard to hold people up to. Now, I can do my best to ignore it and not let it bother me and not derail my content. And I do that. But sometimes, you know, bizarre shit happens. Like earlier this morning when we had another Kick streamer coming in here talking about Wings supporters and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And then come to find out, someone later in the day notified me that's actually a Wings of Redemption troll. Ooh. He trolls Wings all the time. And he's basically trying to content farm other creators to talk about Wings in a negative way.
Yeah.
And I didn't bite.
You bit so hard, you were deep-throating that bait, sir. You swallowed it. You can't even get it out with pliers. You swallowed it. It's in the stomach.
Trying to content farm other creators to talk about Wings in a negative way. And I didn't bite. So he didn't get
didn't bite
his clip that he was looking for today. That's what that was earlier today, if you were here earlier.
I didn't bite. I'm pretty sure he bit. Oh, yeah. I'll show. I know what you mean, Iwamoto. Hold on. I got it. This was Philip when that guy came in. Oh, Wings troll? And it was about 5 times. He kept going for it. Deep-throated. Oh, it's on top water. Hang on. Got it again. Damn it, I keep missing it. Let me try again. Okay, got it. Yes. You won't get me. Wings, you take the bait too easily. Oh, wait. Something's up there. Hang on. Shit, it's him again. You take the bait too easily. I won't get taken this time. Ooh, something shiny. Okay, I'll stop. Okay.
But, you know, as the streamer, it's almost impossible to not mention stuff that's actively happening right now in front of your faces, right? Like, nothing I can really do about that. I'm also not going to ignore Bandy Tim, who's a big supporter today, and not read their message, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you guys think of the new setup for March? So we've got a nice retro setup in honor of the Retrothon. We got the Piranha Plant Lego from last year returning. We've got, obviously, the retro animations, the Mario hat, and over here, pretty cool, a 3D hand holding a retro SNES-style 8-bit DOE controller that works on PC. And that's the controller that I'll be using for quite a lot of Friday's Retrothon Marathon here on the channel.
Why would you... wait. That makes that description dented, doesn't it? A 3D hand. Would you just call that a hand? It's not like even... I thought it was 3D printed. It's just a hand.
Thought that's a pretty good setup for the month.
It's a 3D hand.
I do say so myself. Over here...
It's a 3D hand?
The one addition that I did over here is... Whoa! I'm throwing the controller. I actually put the Switch 2 controller, that's the more modernized one, I actually put it on my stand here. But I'm debating... Actually, I think it works better on top. It does. Because it's actually bigger than my my Wolverine controller. So the Wolverine controller fits better on the bottom there. Okay. There we go. So that's what I'll do. I'll put the Razer Wolverine on the bottom. Align this a little better.
Okay, I don't care.
Oh, got some indigestion. So tonight...
I wonder how it's going to be after those 3 burgers today.
For dinner, I'll just answer the question before someone asks it. So my wife made us turkey sloppy joes for dinner, which we haven't had in a while.
Oh, they were sloppy.
The problem was we got more meat than sauce, so there wasn't enough sauce. So my wife had to basically make more sauce from scratch. So she did. Like, she looked it up. She said, what actually goes into, like, a sloppy joe sauce? And it's kind of like some ketchup, some mustard, some, like, brown sugar, some Worcestershire sauce, like, all that stuff kind of mixed together. And she also added jalapenos, which we never done before. And, oh, my God, it was super good. It was like Sloppy Joe, but like with a kick, like a spicy kick, and it also had more flavor than the regular Sloppy Joes. So I ate a lot of it, but now I'm like, oh, I ate too much. It was mostly protein. It was just, very lean turkey with some of the
no calories,
protein-packed buns that I buy. What are they called? Dave's Killer Bread or whatever. So it was just like a bunch of that, and I loved it. But now I'm like, oh, I think I ate too much.
This is, by the way, Dave's Bread. If you want to see it,
oh.
This is what DSP wants to look like. Dave's Killer Bread. Here we go. This is what it looks like. This is what DSP thinks he looks like. Dave's Killer Bread. That's what he thinks he looks like now. That's why he buys it. Look, Cat, it looks like me a little bit. It's me. Dave's Killer Bread. Look. Oh, God.
Okay. So if you're on YouTube, if you like the stream tonight, that helps me a ton, just so you know. And obviously, that's quick, that's free. It's an easy way to support the content. If you would like the stream, that would be amazing. We have 117 viewers on YouTube, and we can get to, with only 117 viewers on YouTube, it'd be great to get like 50 likes, but that's hard. It's hard on YouTube to even get a fraction of your viewership to like the stream. It really is. It's tough.
Not that important either.
I don't even know how I've been doing recently. Let me look. I'm just curious at my metrics.
Oh, yeah, let's look at the metrics.
Metrics been doing on the Resident
Let's
Evil
look
stream.
at the metrics. I love the metrics.
So,
oh, interesting.
They've been doing good. Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Those Resident Evil stream metrics have been great.
Yeah, because it's the hypest game on the internet, correct?
I'm not complaining at all. Wow. That's some of the best metrics I've had on a stream in a long time. And I mean everything. Like every criteria looks good. So if I keep playing Resident Evil this week and people keep coming out like this and supporting it, it's going to be amazing. So thank you guys for that. So far, so good. Like, that's awesome. That could help. See, here's the thing. People say stuff like, oh, your channel's down. And I'm like, number one, the channel is not down.
Number one, February was his third lowest viewed month in the history of DSP Gaming. I don't know what else to say. That's just a fact. Go ahead.
The channel is doing fine. It's actually doing, right now, it's pulling about average numbers.
Yes.
Because I'm not doing anything special, right?
Yes.
Like, I'm doing indie.
In other words, it's down and you have a reason why it's down. Go ahead.
Games. I'm playing Hollow Knight from 2017. I'm playing RimWorld from 12 years ago. I'm playing Street Fighter 6 from 3 years ago. There's nothing new really going on.
So you have a reason for why it is down. You admit it's down. Go ahead.
Oh, the metrics increase when something exciting is going on. You need to have something new come out that people want to see me play. Resident Evil is it. Like, immediately within the last couple of streams, the metrics are skyrocketing.
Because it's the new game everyone's searching for.
If I can keep that momentum going this week, which is why I want to keep playing Resident Evil, that could actually make the channel get into a much healthier position.
Oh, this is a long-term play. A 10-hour game is the long-term play? This is a funny band that just got banned. Final words here. I love your VTuber avatar. That skin sagging off of your face and your droopy jowls make you look like an IRL zombie. That was the last ban.
But I'm not saying that it's not. It is. Like, I'm doing good overall as is anyway. So.
Then why did you have so many excuses if things are going great? Weird.
Well, we still got a little bit of time to kill, probably another 5-10 minutes, and then we'll start.
Oh, okay.
The attendance is not great on YouTube, but I think we're just gonna say this game is never gonna get good attendance. I think we can accept that.
I think it's time.
I'm happy with how it.
Oh, Chew entered. Can you yell something, Chew? She's looking for a remote controller. What kind of controller? For there? Oh, it's definitely in there. That's the one. That's when the kids always lose, Chew. I promise you. It's not me losing it this time. It's not my fault. It's them. Can you explain it more? She says she doesn't want it. It's not. I didn't lose that one. I promise. Not me. Okay, there's something else. Uh-oh.
But the people who are here, who stay engaged and support, I'm not upset. I really wish that games like this would catch on more, because people are like, oh, your views are down. Yeah, well, I'm playing RimWorld, a game that has a dedicated audience who loves it, right? A dedicated fan base. They engage and they support. There's just not a lot of them. But the people that are here love their time with me, so why would I stop playing it?
Yeah. So it's the metrics you usually count, the support, engage, and whatever.
Oh, no, your metrics are down on the channel. Well, I don't need to play giant blockbusters every day to enter.
He's still coping about the metrics. Wow.
Oh, no, your metrics are down on the channel. Well, I don't need to play giant blockbusters every day to entertain an audience that will actually allow me to do what I love for a living.
So you are saying that your metrics are down then? If your metrics are not down, why do we need endless excuses about how they are not down?
The simple fact.
Wait, if your metrics are not down, why is there endless cope and excuses for why they are down? I'm getting really confused here.
I'm done chasing numbers. I don't have any reason to chase numbers, you know?
And you continue to cope about views here? Okay.
Okay.
4 left. But reminder, he's not worried. Reminder, things are not doing poorly.
4 subs over on Kick. Stepdad, are you aware that you have actually jumped massively in the rankings? Let me take a look here. I noticed this morning. Your future stepdad has overtaken Iron Chef Sakai to become the 2nd most gifted subs on the channel.
Oh my God.
He did it. He destroyed Iron Chef Sakai. He stomped on his nuts. Yeah.
Because no one's even donating a lot anymore. No one's doing gifted a lot anymore, so he'll keep climbing because he's the only one. Raddington, you can't clock out? What does it say? Try to clock out. Let me see what it says.
Thank you so much for that. And one day we'll get that Void guy off the leaderboard. He's been on there because he was the first person to gift pig, and then he basically went to tractor. So
yep.
Anyway, yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, stepdad. He became no.
He went the path.
Yeah, well, to be clear, I'm not sure that those other alts ever were ICS. Like, that's not confirmed. We say that and we joke about it. But for example, yeah, there's 220 was on there, and I guess whoever Ether is, but I don't know who they are. I have never confirmed that they are actually I've not confirmed that they are actually the same person. There's no way to really ever know that.
Yeah.
So.
When it's convenient, you say they are, so that's the fun part. 2 more left, and then we have 2 small wings things. Then we'll check in how it's going, then we'll get out of here.
Rebel Yeller says, I'm watching a Resident Evil playthrough on a channel that has 3.1 million subs. It's so much worse than yours. No feedback, no interactions. He's just playing the game and ignoring.
Yeah, who wants that?
The chat. Yeah. To tell you the truth, the big guys usually aren't that good. They're not. They're popular just because they're popular. Because one viral thing happened, or they did a collab.
Cope.
You know what I'm saying? Those big channels, usually when you actually watch them for the quality of the gameplay, it's not there. I'm not saying I'm great at Resident Evil. I'm not. But the way that I'm playing the game with interaction with the chat, reacting to the stuff in the game, trying to be entertaining, I think it's a good playthrough. I'm not saying it's the best one out there. I think it's pretty good. But,
it's definitely pretty good. You get to see the same locations 16 times.
Like I've said, the people who are giant popular usually are popular because they've got there some way and then they just stayed there. It's not because they're putting out consistently good content. It's because they're just popular. So people watch them.
I believe DSP had a collab of his own with one of the biggest streamers in the universe right now. I believe his name is something Gold. Who is that? DSP had a collab with them very recently, and that should have made him more popular, right?
You know.
Oh, what?
No, SD Chargers, you're right. The Scythers will not raid. The problem is I have...
Last one.
So, thank you for chilling. Thank you guys, obviously, for the support. I mean, tons of support came in early, so I didn't have to mention it all night, which is amazing.
Didn't have to beg today. Wow.
That's the best kind of stream, in my opinion, even though the game is stressful, all right? Literally, we just chilled the whole time. We enjoyed the game. That's what the stream was about. I didn't even have to mention any kind of
support. I didn't have to beg at all. Can you imagine?
Or anything. That was great.
Wow.
So thank you guys for that. Like, I really appreciate that. That allowed me to at least, focus on the game and just chill with you guys. So,
yeah.
So here's the deal.
Keep that coming, guys. Just keep the money coming. I don't have to beg. It's that simple. 2 wings clips.
Bombs. We used bunker bombs.
What is the banana song, Mia?
The banana song, the DSP.
I don't know the banana song.
The denim jeans.
How did he not know that, Wings? Come
You
on,
don't know
Wingo.
about the banana with the denim jeans?
I'll tell you this: I'll serve time before I serve this country too. Like if they ever drafted my bitch ass, take me to jail.
He doesn't mention it anymore either.
Why?
I ain't going to go fight for like somebody to push the narrative of a resource war. I'm good.
I don't think Wings would be able to make it. Just being honest. But okay. Anyways, last lecture from Wingo here.
Like, bro, he's trying to take inspiration from Raw Phil, bro.
It's just another arc. What it is.
Why doesn't Phil take down the Raw Phil, though?
He knows what'll happen if he does that. It's just another one will pop up, and plus they'll be testing.
Yeah, like I've already took one of the Raw Wings channels down.
Oh, okay, this is what he was talking about earlier.
Like it's just like it's you against like 2,000 autistic people, man. It's like they just constantly they don't care. They got all the time in the world. And like me, like my testosterone's fucked up, my vitamin D's fucked up. Like I barely exist as a person most days.
Bro, dude, that dude be re-streaming you at like, bro, your trolls don't have jobs.
They don't got jobs, bud.
Sometimes you do hear crazy stuff. I don't know where Wing says I have low testosterone, I'm barely living. Where'd that come from? I have low testosterone, barely living right now.
Okay. Here we go. All right, ready?
Let's see one fight here.
She better not break this one, like the last one.
I got low testosterone, I'm barely living. Let's see what happens here, then we'll get out of here.
Oh, look, you can't even leave that way if you wanted. So it's obvious you're going down there. Are there any items down there? No. But once we cross, now we can get the plug and we can get the forklift. What's funny is we already did this from the other direction.
What happened to the rest of your shirt sleeves was just banned.
So this is...
It's not... All right, this fucking sucks. All right. Big ups, everybody, for joining today. I hope you had a meaningful time. Not the best one ever, but the recap was fun at least, right? I mean, the show was not that great. But, you know what tomorrow is? Tuesday! And that's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see you tomorrow for Tuesday, everybody. And I will do some Death Stranding this week at some point. I have to do it. You're all fucking legends. Thanks for hanging out. See you tomorrow. Bye.